Hey, what's up, guys? New poker Charizard, new consignment break. Let's see. New Charizard break, new poker Charizard, new consignment break, new jumbo pack break. Lots of breaks. We're gonna save on that. Oh man, I'm feeling like dense or something, man. It's that drug, man. Let me hit accept on this. I believe I just accepted a friend request from Mr. Cactois Queen. All right, so here we are. Jumping into here. We're going live for Thursday night. Oh, Thursday night, one of my favorite days of the week. It's a very busy night typically. All right. We'll go ahead and ping you guys. We're starting roughly at 1 a.m. It's about an hour late. We're supposed to start at 12 a.m., but it didn't happen. You know why? Because Karis is awake and she wants to hang out. And she's like, oh, don't leave me. Because Karis is awake. Pause that. All right. So let's get this in here. Oh, wait. That's a link to the stream. Hold on. We want to link to the shop. The shop. There we go. Oh, man. I got tummy ache, bro. Maybe if I open the right Pokemon cards, I'll feel better. Let's see. We got some messages here. It says we got some messages here. I do not care. Rate your purchase. No, that's okay. I was cleaning up the receiving area for a while. Wow, we got a lot of cards, man. We got a lot of Pokemon cards. Who needs anything other than Pokemon cards? That's my question. All right, just close this down. Let's go ahead and close this down, and let's get rid of this tab. We just closed a bunch of tabs. Tonight's a pretty good night for me. I don't know about you guys, but I sold a card tonight for like $10,000. So that's pretty good. Put this back up here. All right, so here we are. Six, did you have a rat burger? A yummy rat burger tonight. Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and open this. Little crunchy tail on the side. Let's see. It smells like poopy hamster pellets or something. Bedding. Six, you know I used to own like 100 dwarf hamsters when I was younger, right? I know all about rodents. I wish I was exaggerating. It's not an exaggeration. When we were younger, my brothers and I were breeding dwarf hamsters, and we owned like 16 different aquariums. They were spread out all over the basement. We were giving them away to all kinds of people for free, and we were pretty good at it. And eventually, we gave a whole lot of them away, and it was pretty crazy. I heard the story. Yeah, we had gerbils as well. So gerbils and dwarf hamsters. So little rodents, little rodents. Topps came out with penny cards. Horrible product. Topps is losing their minds. As long as they don't get used for that stuff the gays do. What? All right. So what do we got going on here? We're all about the breaks on this channel. We might as well call ourselves a break and ship channel. We got all kinds of beautiful slabs. We have a focus on going straight after good slabs. And we do carry a lot of the same packs everybody else does. But we especially like to focus on going directly after already graded cards. So anyways, I was doing some work earlier today, and we have got some of that Ascended Heroes coming at a lower price. We're going to lower the price on Ascended Heroes right now. So it's a better price now, more competitive, more attractive. Ascended Heroes will drop down to $18 right now. That's good news. And then we're going to jump over here. All right. I really don't make much money on these. I was cleaning up the receiving area, and I was able to figure out how much of it I had already. So we're ready to lower the price now. We were going to wait until the new product showed up, but we're ready to lower the price now. What's not going to happen, we're not going to sell as many of the ETB products. So those will probably be kept sealed. Maybe we'll do like ETB breaks in the future. I don't know. But the ETBs are more expensive. It turned out we still had some text stickers, so we're going to swap over into those. Why are they called text stickers? Let's see. Let's get the PayPal order queue opened. Good. Good. It looks like there was a pre-order already. Let's take a look. So we have a Cash App order from Mr. Brighton Cole for a spot in the Moltres. Yes, sir. This is called a consignment break. It's something we've been doing a little bit. It's still relatively new, actually. It's called a consignment break. When I host a break on a nice card, oftentimes there's a little premium baked into the cost of the break, but a consignment break has no premium. So they're really dirt cheap. So your odds are good, the price is good. And the best part is the person who's hosting the consignment, they get paid out when it goes off. So that's fun for them too. All right, so Brighton Cole, you're in. Looks like this one's Javier Arroyos. That's going to be a 1. That's one of the special things we can do with your products if you decide to do consignment with us. We can offer them as breaks. I don't have a system on who goes first on the breaks. It's just if I see one that I think looks really good. Now, we also have an order over here. Mike's Side put me in the Nami. Mike's Side is in. Here you go, Mike's Side. Taking his shot. Okay. Hi, TCC. I tried to message you on Discord. Oh, did you message me just now? No. All right. What can I help you with, Miss Cactua Queen? Let's jump over here. Mr. Mike's Side. We gotta get some labels made tonight. I know that. We gotta get the label made for Mr. Waldbeer, for example. Waldbeer. Okay. I saw the friend request, so I've accepted the friend request. Let's go ahead and count up the number of cards in the Nami manga, make sure that it is accurate. Nami manga. Nami manga is one of the most important things we do on this table. We get these huge breaks done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We're on track. There's a single spot left. It's probably already sold. Hey, look at this nice Charizard. See that guy? He's going to be a red label card. Can I still jump or is it sold out? Everybody always wants in when there's like one spot left. All right, so Miss Alexis just bought the last spot in here, so I'm going to move that off the table so people don't continue to buy that. Now, Miss Alexis, it's not necessarily your turn yet, but let me just make sure we're doing this in order here. I want a Bubble Mew break. Bubble Mew break, I like it, I like it. Not a bad idea. Okay, great. Sent through the message. Oh, click. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Missing a Maractus, huh? A. Perez paid for the graded card, gifted it to me. The money I transferred to side of credit, which I've since used. Da, 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 da. Wait, wait. Are you saying you have a... Hold on. Let me respond to her message. And then, let's see. All right, there we go. You don't recognize some other cards. All right, so I responded to the message. I second the Bubble Mew break. Well, it is possible to host that. We'll definitely think about it, okay? All right, so I'm going to let her respond to that. And let's see. Miss Six, Charizard break. So we got one spot left in Nami. There is one spot left. Call dibs on it and go buy it, somebody. And then Miss Six just finished the Charizard. Here you go, Miss Six. There we go. Oops. All right. Ooh. Oops. Ooh. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's a way that any slabs could have been misshipped to you unless Miss Alexis just purely put a wrong name slab into your shipment. Ooh. Is anyone going into Nami? If not, I will. That doesn't sound right. All right. You know, it'd be fun to end this with just like a 4-sided die. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be easy. All right. 1, 2. Now, in this case, it's a half star spot. It's not a full spot. Actually, I think I have one of those sitting right over here. Here it is. Yes, it's a half star spot. Wait, this should just go back in here. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Today, we got to get the shipping ready for I like this song. We got to get the shipping done for Mr. Stu and Mr. Waltbeer because Miss Alexis is coming in for the Friday shipping tomorrow, presumably. All right. All right. Let's get these guys locked and loaded. Come on now. This is a 4-spot break. You could probably trade in the Charizard for the Psyduck. Yeah. As we know, whoa, that's really loud. That music's loud. Poor Nami, she only charges $40 to enter her. That doesn't sound right. Let's see what she says on this. No response yet. Okay. So, let's get this behind the camera. Do a little behind the camera shuffle. All right, good. Good, because it's only 4 packs, so it's conceivable you might actually follow them and know where the hit is. This is a lightning break. Definitely a lightning break. Look how fast it was over. It was over fast. All right, all right, all right, all right. Give me a number. How do I turn this volume down? Boy, I was loud as hell, bro. Okay. Tyler says 2, 1, 2. Now the names. Take it back here. Do a little pre. I see we have 32 people and only 3 likes. What's up with that? Smash that like button, or I'm gonna have to open up even more cards for you guys. I don't know if it matters if you smash the like button. Do you guys think it matters? I suspect it does. I think YouTube notices. So if you want the channel to do well, help us out with that. Takes a second. It also activates the giveaway. The giveaway is tied to hitting 40 likes. All right, give me another number. Think of it like being a kid again and pushing the buttons in the elevator. Like the live with my tip. Yo, just pulled a Pikachu from a Sunday. Yeah, that's a cool looking card, isn't it? You know, I'm not a Pikachu collector, so I often don't appreciate when a good Pikachu comes out. So I gotta remember that. Give me a number. I tapped it instead of smashing. We need a number. Who wants to give a number? 3. Tyler says 3. You got it, Tyler. Tyler the man. All right. So first we have Joseph Smith. Sorry, Joseph. Here's Beatrice Moniz. Okay, Beatrice will pull the half star. Here's Miss 6. 6 is yours, the other guy. Oh, it's 6. There you go, 6. You were needing to win, huh? I feel like it was a little while since you pulled something. Andy Valdez. All right. Your odds were 1 in 4 there, 6, and it worked out that time. Okay. 6 has been through a little rough patch with some of these breaks, but it's looking all up from here, Miss 6. Now, I assume you do want the Charizard and not the Psyduck. I don't know why when the Psyduck is so good. I mean, look at him. So he shall return to the bag from whence he came. Good. Charizard, that's right. Flipping that around. This is now 6's Charizard. She pulled it for 40 bucks, and it was already graded 10. Think about the value of that. Not bad. Okay. Good. Now, this is a star, fractional star is what it is. It's a fractional star. We're going to put Miss Beatrice in there. Beatrice, you can buy out the other half of the star for 20 bucks, or someone else can buy out the other half, whoever wants to. I'll place it here for now till it's done. And then what does it go into? The oldest break, of course, which is, I don't know. Is it, I don't know what the oldest break is. Actually, I don't think any of the breaks are old. Maybe the Destined Rivals box? Destined Rivals box technically a little bit old. Either that or the the Gengar Pikachu's, yeah, Gengar Mimikyu's new. It can't go in the Mega. The Mega can't. Well, I mean, we could put star spots in the Mega if we really wanted to. I don't think we have a single old break. I think they're all fresh. This is the oldest one, and it's going off on its own. Wow, pretty impressive. So there we go. All right, so let's take a look at this from Mark J. Valerian to Cactuar Queen. Cactuar Queen. I mean, let me see. So you took a picture of them. One of them doesn't have a name on the back. Hmm. And what is that? Oh, wait, that's the cactus, so that's fine. Can you show the backs of all of them? Dooby dooby doo. I purchased da 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 da. The Snorlax Japanese Team Rocket Pokeball. Okay. And the Ho-Oh and Croconaw. Oh no, she says she purchased the Croconaw. The TCC graded Dark Vision. Dark Vision seems like it would be kind of expensive. I don't even think that one would be put into the giveaways. Hmm. I want to swim through some Ivan Rodriguez orders and see if he might have purchased those. I wonder if it's possible Miss Alexis slipped some Ivan Rodriguez cards in there, but I doubt that I would have personally written your name on the back of 4 slabs that weren't meant for you. So, yes, if we could just see what it says on the back, I mean, that's what I would mention first is what it says on the back of them. Okay, so it's 4 slabs with no writing on them. That doesn't seem right at all. Strange. Also, the shipping, the price tag is gone too. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So this looks like Miss Alexis might have removed the other sleeve, and so you either purchased them or someone else did. Let me think about it for a second. So I instruct Alexis to remove the price tags from the sleeves in order to do an international shipping and not to leave price tags on stuff we've sold during that shipping because we don't want to like trigger the we don't want to trigger the people who test the value of the cards. Let's type in your name real fast. So my question is there an international shipment that we're about to hear about? Let's see. We can figure this out just by looking at your stuff. Slab away payments. Sorry guys, I know I'm just doing this live real fast. No, you're right. I suspect those might not be yours. Let me go ahead and jump back to this. All right, you're correct to suspect those might not be yours. Let me think about it. It's tricky because she removed the sleeves, but she didn't rewrite your name on the back. See, if you're doing an international shipment and you remove a sleeve with the price tag, you put a new sleeve back on, you're just supposed to write the person's name on the order again. All right. We'll keep an eye on that for a minute, Miss Cactua Queen. We're going to figure that out. Who's you don't recognize them, and I think you would because you don't have a huge number of slabs. So that's an important detail. Here's Golduck. Here's Umbreon. Here's Gyarados. The sad part is I don't even think they're worth reshipping. Ice Cube. Paying medical bills to 6. What? Six says, someone buy me that Pikachu on the right. All right, so that is completed. Thank you so much, Six. We have an order from Team Rocket Grunt. Last spot in the Nami. Nami's completed. Completed. Miss Prue, I suspect that that might not be your cards, but I will need to do more research. We are. I could ask Miss Alexis about it. It does look like she handled the well, of course she handled the shipment, but again, it looks like she took the sleeves off and didn't write the person's name again on the back of the sleeve. But why would she mix up someone else's stuff with your stuff? Just doesn't seem like it could happen. It seems like it would be tough for that to occur. If it was Ivan Rodriguez's stuff, I don't think that would have happened. If she was doing multiple international shipments, maybe that could have happened. Maybe it's some other international shipments card. All right, let's see. Luckily, they're not very expensive. That always makes it worse. It's a big expensive thing. Although the God, I wish I could remember who bought that. The Lord of the Rings card could have been somewhat expensive. Yeah, you didn't buy that Lord of the Rings card. I know you didn't. Hey, mister, do you have perfect order ETBs by chance? Perfect order ETBs? No, I do not. 1, 2. So get ready, guys. Gather around, children. This is a big break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, that's a big card. 32 spots. You guys know how much money that is. That's a lot of money. Before we go any further, let me go ahead and get the link to the stream. And in the breaks channel, I need to announce that the Charizard ended. So breaks history. Pokemon Go Cherry Zard. Pulled by 6 at the 22-minute mark. Really is before 22 minutes. But we won't need this bag anymore. That's done. And now we do need 32 of these packs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There it is. We're 32 deep. Hoping for a snipe. There shall be only one snipe. Everyone's hoping for a snipe. We'll see what happens. All right, so we're going to carefully recount these. We need 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There it is. The double count is in. King of Sniperland. Oh, yeah, you're praying to the King of Sniperland already? This guy's praying to the King of Sniperland. Okay, get some pulls together here. Praying to any god that will hear you. There can only be one. It's a big card. This is what we do that's really special, in my opinion. These breaks are very special. We're loading them up. Everybody gets one card. If we wanted to, we could add like some poker or something in here. If I win, Tyler is now God. What? Yeah. Here's this. Here's this. Here's the, oh, because he was the one who chose the numbers on the first break, and you actually pulled the first break. There. Okay. All right. I'm still thinking about the issue with Miss Prue. So if those slabs belong to someone else and they were shipped to Miss Prue, then I'm about to get a guy coming to me saying, yo, bro, we're missing a couple of my slabs. And it could be an international guy who's saying that. Just wondering, who did we ship that was international who could have bought some of those slabs, I wonder? All right. So if we were to put in a bonus card, why don't we grab a bonus card? Little bonus. Bonus card. A bonus card. How great you are. Bonus card. Let's allow one of these Pikachus to be a bonus card. Those are nice. And the other bonus pull can be this XY Manectric. 2 very solid bonus cards. So 2 people shall be happy because they got bonus cards. Bonus cards. Give me that bonus. All right, and then we're going to do one more thing. We're going to say second chance. So one of these shall contain a second chance. That's the second chance bounty. All right. Good. Okay. Pikachu and Manectric need to go in. Peel that back out. Come on now. Come on now. Who's biting their nails? Anyone biting their nails? All right, they're in. Bonus card. We love the bonus cards. All right. What's the most normal looking pack? Here we go. Get scared. There he goes into the ocean of booster packs. There he goes. Where he lands, nobody knows. All right. 2 bonus cards in there, and someone pulls a second chance as well. They're going in the second chance bounty for a second chance. Oh. If you run out of nails, you can buy mine. Think of all the rat burgers you could afford if you pulled this Nami. You'd be rat burger rich. Little rat burger here, little rat burger there. Rat burgers for everybody. Okay. Hyperventilating? Oh, please, 6. Your odds are like 1 in 16. Those are super tough odds, man. You know, I've never experienced that. You know why? Because I'm the guy doing the shuffling. I don't get to experience being in the break. All right, good enough. Somebody give me a number. I've done it more than once. No rat burgers. 17. Okay. Big number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, so that's done. Set that out of our way a little bit. Now we got all the names. I think we've shown them off before, but let's show them off one more time. Mike Side's in here twice. I didn't know Mike Side's in here twice. Oh, Mike Side wants to win. All right, it's a big one. Rats are people too. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know. Next thing you know, they're going to be saying stuff like, oh, dog's man best friend or something like that. Like, no, I have a best friend. His name's Georgie Porgy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I was learning about dogs that can smell morel mushrooms, though, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, man, I need to get a dog. Why don't I have a dog this whole time? Morel mushroom smelling dog. All of a sudden, TCC needs a doggy. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. All right. Man, this pile's really large. Imagine it comes out on like the first booster pack or something, or like number 3 or some shit like that. Instead of making it to the end, you know, because sometimes it makes it to the end. And it's just like, this is going on forever. So we're shuffling up these names. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That's a lot of shuffling. Mister said a swear. Did I actually say swear? All right, give me a number. Split the deck. Scratching my leg. I went on a lovely walk today. 28. You're killing me, Smalls. 28. Can I just do it backwards? Isn't that like 4 from the bottom or something? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That would have been, yeah, 4 from the bottom. I could have just rotated 4 to the top. All right. I'll do that next time. So, look at that big old stack, bro. We got NHCC on 1. He pulls the second chance card. All right. Second chance goes to NHCC. And notably, we shuffled and split both stacks. Isn't that nice? Here's Kevin Vu. Sorry, Kevin, not for you. Here's Zach Stex. Sorry, Zach Stex. Here's Candy Vargas. Manectric goes to Candy Vargas. Cool, man. If Mister was a magician, I wouldn't trust him with the cards. A magician, you mean? That's fair. I mean, some of those guys are really good at doing the card tricks. I don't know if they're good at doing booster pack tricks, though. All right. Here's Joey Smith. Boom. Sorry, Joseph. Andre Olivier. Mr. Andre. Here's Edward Cornelio. Sorry, Edward. Jeff Leon. Sorry, Jeff. Max Side. Sorry, Mike Side. Lorenzo Shrub. Sorry, Lorenzo. Come on. Sometimes they stick. Sava Dusenberry. She gets very lucky, but not this time. Miss 6. That's it. You pulled it. You pulled the Whimsicott. Or whatever that's called. Here's Nathan Norman. Cold. Here's Raul Mendoza. Cold. Here's Gabriel Gallegos. Sorry, Gabriel. Nathan Norman. Sorry, Nathan. Beatrice Moniz. Sorry, Beatrice. TRG. Oh, it's actually you. What? It felt like a normal pack, TRG. I thought you were just getting a cold one. Could it be Mr. TRG? Was that the last spot you bought? I thought it might have been the last spot. Look at that. All right, he might like that. Here's NN. Oops. Here's NN. Now, there's still a little pull in there. Marius Larson. Here's Eddie Berto. Salvador Zuzenberry. Mike Side. Sorry, Mike Side. Mike Side took a shot. Here's NN. Sava Dusenberry. Sarah had 3 shots in here. She went deep. Michael Ibarra. Gabriel Gallegos. Eddie Mendoza. Oh, Eddie's going to pick up this lovely Pikachu. Let me set this to the side because I don't know where I'm going to find his bag. Okay, so we're not going to hold that up. 2-6 from Sergio with love. Aw, that's very sweet. Okay. TRG. TRG had 2 spots in here. And Eddie Mendoza. All right, that's the whole thing. It looks like it's going to Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. TRG blasting off again. You must be feeling pretty good, man. What are you going to do? You going to go to Disneyland? That's not bad. From $40 to manga Nami. Graded 10 already. Don't forget that part. Already graded 10. Boy, I almost feel like this deserves a red slash through it. I mean, it's such a big one. But it is not a mega break, is it? No, it is not. Psyduck lives to see another day. TRG, you better treat her right. Look at all these hopeful names. soldiers in the battlefield of luck. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, congratulations on that. Now, Eddie Mendoza pulls this actually pretty decently valuable Pikachu. Let's see if we can find Eddie's bag. Kind of a little silver lining on one of your spots, Mr. Eddie. But where am I keeping your bag? Not in there. Eric Martinez, Evan Shea, Ever Treminio, Emmanuel, Ernest Ramirez, Mr. Ramirez. I'm going to create a new bag for him because I suspect he needs a new bag. So step number one, we're going to get some bulk. I'm in a lot of these breaks, but one of those spots was from the Pokey Shuffles, and the other one I bought right now. That's the one you just purchased, right? So you bought out the last spot, and that was the hit, was it not? We are. Yeah, Mr. Team Rocket Grunts definitely spent some money over here. Okay, we're going to say 4.25 on that. So we've created a fresh bag for Mr. Eddie Berto. Take a look at all that. Oh, that's a nice sleeve. I'm curious what this card is selling for currently. Do you guys want to know? I want to know. That was a really big break. Nami PRB 01. Let's see what we got going on for this one. So it really does look like the card actually went down in value. Meaning when we priced it, we overpriced it because it must have been more expensive then. Let's see, divided by 40. Damn, dude. Even if we did the break today, it would be a 28 spot break. It would be 4 spots shorter. That was pricey. But that's kind of how the breaks work. We lock in a price the day that we create it and then just let it go. Sometimes the card goes much higher than when we started it. Sometimes it goes lower. It looks like when we started it, there was some one piece hype that has died down a bit. We'll put TRG's good name in there. Very interesting. You still did really well here, Mr. TRG. The card's valued at around 780, which means after taxes, more like 850. You know, because the government's got to get their cut. Did you get more Inferno X Korean? Oh, yeah. So we have just a little bit of that left, and I contacted the guy about it, and he sent me a response, and I didn't get a chance to read that response really well. Let's see. It looks like Mega Dream and Ninja Spinner will be re-released this month. I will let you know once I know the price. Okay. And then over here, oh, he gave me like a list. Hold on. So Scarlet Violet Mega. So Mega Inferno X. Wow, Inferno X is like the second most expensive box he sells, with only Mega Dream being more expensive, and it's only slightly more expensive. So let's see what that plays out to be though. Divided by 30. Looks like we'll end up selling it at 2 packs per $2 per pack. What do we currently do? Inferno X, Mega Dream, Inferno. Yep, that's exactly what we do. We do $2 a pack. So it looks like we will be able to restock it and maintain the same price. All right, we've answered that question. Let's go ahead and mark the end of the Nami break. Ended at the 39-minute mark. So we're 39 minutes in, and most of our time has actually just been preoccupied with working on these big breaks. We're like a breaking ship. It's so weird, but I love it. I mean, I like dealing in just slabs. I really do. If all we did all day long was buy, sell, and trade slabs, I'd be okay with that. I honestly believe that's where a lot of the value in the hobby is. That's why I constantly just buy slabs. $40, $40, $25. That's a special one. The trade slab. What do we need now? We need a new lightning break and potentially a heart break or some kind of specialty break. Is there a long line? I don't think there's a long line. Let me take a look because because we mostly just been doing these breaks. Here's Mr. Curtis Higa. Hey, what's up, Curtis? He says 2 packs of OP6. All right, 2 packs of OP6, man. OP6, that's an old one. So where am I keeping them? OP6. 2 packs of the OP6, everybody. That's OP9. Excuse me. Is this it? This looks like it's it. Here it is for our good friend Curtis. Sorry, Curtis, you might have missed that by 1. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt's order was just ahead of yours. Isn't that wild? You were real close. And I think the one he purchased was the winning spot. So crazy. Comics, what's up, Comics? Hey, how's it going, man? All right, what we got here? We got the Dawn card, looking good. And a couple more hollows, like Vinsmoke Niji. Nishi. I got an appointment for X-rays. You got an X-rated appointment? I don't know about that, 6. Curtis. Thanks, man. Appreciate the order, man. Now the next question is, what do we post next? You know, the next One Piece break could be like for a whole box of an expensive One Piece set. You know, like we could do like a OP5 booster box break where you take the whole box for yourself. That's possible. We have another Nami. We could run that one again, but I think that would be too repetitive. I could go buy a new manga, but that would take like a week for it to arrive. Here it is. All right, Mr. Curtis. Yeah, I think we haven't been selling as much One Piece over the last month. We're still selling uber amounts of Pokemon. Pokemon's been selling. All right. Feel free to choose a card out for a gym break. Here's Miss 6. She wants into the Moltres break. Brighton Cole's in there. 6 taking a spot in here. There you go, 6. All right. So there's 2 spots remaining here. 2 spots remaining on the Moltres. Now, that's not a standard Moltres. That's a pristine Moltres. Pristine 10. Very fancy. We have Mark J. Valerian. Need a new bag, please, and no hollows. Can I get 18 packs of Pokemon English? Perfect order. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. I'm doing the salute, Mr. Mark. I'm saluting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You guys might have noticed I lowered the price of Ascended Heroes, by the way, from $20 to $18. I found a way to source them a little bit cheaper, and so I'm passing the savings on to you. Sent for a whole box of Inferno X. No, we don't have a whole box of it. We have almost a whole box of it. So maybe I'll fulfill the order with this, okay? So this is what we have, but we don't have a sealed box, okay? We don't have a sealed box. So that box might be missing like 1 or 2 packs. We'll open it up for you, okay? Yeah. Yeah, we had less than 1 full box left. Sorry about that. I should have said that to you earlier. You were inquiring about it, but I haven't had a new shipment of them arrive or anything like that. Snipping this. I do love the Korean Pokemon cards. I really do. They're great. We got Lost Origin. That gives you a chance for the Giratina. We are. My name, major winner for pen. You would not laugh. You would not cry. The only thing coming out is, sir, yes, sir. All right, there we go. Oh, I see we're at a whopping 15 likes. Smash that like button. All right, you guys don't have to. You can be like, I don't like the stream, but you know, it would just hurt my feelings. Here's Meowth. Is that really how you want to live? You know, live your life that way? So worth it? Was it all worth it? Alumios. Here's Tawanitao. Here's Probo Pass. Oh, yeah, baby. Blink. Here's Fletchling. Here's Wanderous Patch. Oh, okay. Here's Skoruppy. Look at that Skoruppy. Here's Growing Energy. You know what I ought to do in the bulk? When we're going through some bulk like this, what I ought to do is I ought to always take out like 1 or 2 cards and put it into the binder break. Make the binder break a little more interesting. I don't know, because they're just bulk cards. Dugong. A lot of the team is here at almost 3 a.m. For me, it's only 1:45. What do you think's the coolest? I like that Spinnerack. He's neat. Sometimes it's a Pokemon that's not very popular, but they draw it so well. Rowlet's interesting. Haunter, I like the Haunter. Meowstic. Snivy. Is that a Shinji? That's a Shinji Kanda Talonflame. It's kind of cool. Scruppy's pretty cute too, actually. I like the Scruppy. So what that means is, let's see. That's cool, man. All right. What do you think about that new Magic the Gathering set coming out? Can you tell me about it? What's the name of it? I know there's a new set coming out, and it's going to be like just a typical Magic set. I'll put this bulk Haunter in here for the binder break for fun. What do you guys think of that? Is that cool? All right. Pluck a little common card out. All right. And here's Lumiose Lapras. Rare. Oops. There you go. Strixhaven. Everyone is praising it. You know, I heard about it, but I didn't know it was a good set. So should I add it to the menu, you think? Hard to beat. Total power. Yeah, I feel like we did good with the Ninja Turtle set that came out. Oh, there's that Hunter as a holographic. Here, let me save this for you, man. Nice. He's kind of a cool drawing, actually, when you look. But look, also there's this Gengar. You gotta keep the Gengar too. Okay, Mark, I can't take that from you. Yeah. He's a hit. He's serious business. You know what I'm saying? Here's Mega Skarmory. Whoa. All right. And here's Rocky Energy. All right, there we go. Very nice, Mr. Mark. I don't know. I didn't pull any altards for you. I would have wanted at least 20 altards. Set that there. Let's see. Mr. Lucas. So I do like your Gengar Hunter thing going on there. That's cute. They are just hollows, though. Here's a Doublade. Lapras, Mega Clefable, Probopass. I would almost be tempted to keep going, Mr. Mark, because nothing serious has popped out. The Wondrous Patch maybe counts, though. All right. New baggie? Need a new bag. New bag time, Mr. Mark. Mark, are we on a smoke break or what? What's your favorite cigarette brand? Is it cigarettes or do you vape? Do you know Alexis likes to vape? She's a vaper. She takes a little puffy wuffy. Actually, I don't think I've seen her vape recently. Maybe she's trying to quit. There it goes. There you go. Those Probopass look like you, mister. Hey! That's not true. What are you talking about? No, he doesn't. Oh, I buy Camel Crush Silvers. Oh, very interesting. Imagine I did a break on Camel Crush Silvers up here. Would that be funny? All right. That's only got 2 spots remaining for those who like short breaks. Here's Black Panther. Black. Here's Mysterious Conspirators. Here's Mickey Mouse. Here's Snorlax. And here's Gengar. Whoa. Wow. Weren't you supposed to stop streaming this late? Hell no. So we do stream late, but it's not as late anymore. That's the trick, okay, average player. We do stream late, but it's not as late. We just started, so we're still in the first hour. We're gonna go for about 3 hours and then probably stop. That was Mark J. Valerian. Next up, we got Mark J. Valerian for a box of Pokemon Japanese Super Electric Breaker. Fascinating. All right, let me go grab a box of Super Electric Breaker for Mr. Mark. couldn't find it. Is it on the menu? I could not find it. Did he say Japanese super electric breaker? Hold on. There it is, electric breaker. I can't find it. Wait, I know a way to test if we have it. Here. If we have it, it'll be in one of these. I don't think we have it. I think we're sold out. There it is. Oh my God. It's got to be somewhere. Oh my God. How are your studies doing, Mr. Average Players? Do you feel well read? Are you a well read gentleman? All right, I'm back, but we are definitely sold out of that. We are definitely sold out. Here's the deal. When I look at it, I notice it doesn't offer a box price. I think that's because we don't have any more boxes. I couldn't find it in the area where I store them all. No, says Mr. Mark. I'm sorry, Mark. I could get you other boxes. We got Mega Symphonia. We got Battle Partners. A Terra Festival box is 120. We got what else? We got Mega Symphonia. My bad, dude. Yeah, we definitely don't have any more boxes of Electric Breaker. We're on our last box. Mr. A, I'm not on the Jumbo Pack Break. Here's the Jumbo Pack Break. And Mr. Rubin's in it. That's you, right? That's the Jumbo Pack Break. We need 3 more people in here, everybody. It's a lot of fun. Oceans of fun. What are you thinking, Mark? He says, I'll do Mega Symphonia. Yes, sir. Okay, we got a lot of Mega Symphonia. I bought a lot of boxes, a lot of cases of it. So you're getting a box from a fresh case, man. Can't go wrong with the box of Mega Symphonia. Ah, no hollows, please. Already. Ooh. There you go. Whew. Can I buy Japanese jumbo pack but ship it? Yes, that is possible. You can order shipping for a bag of Pokemons. Dude. Grab that. Grab that. All right. Oh. Jump into the consignment break. Jump into the pack split. Oh, good stuff, guys. Have a sip. Okay, ready? Oh, well, I'm back home. What? There you go. How's it feeling being back home? Is it nice? How was the trip? Here we are. Trying house prices aren't getting any better. And I'm already 22 on Thursday. You're so old. You're like an old man. Oh, man, bro. This guy's already 22 on Thursday. Jeez Louise, bro. Jiminy Cricket. Holy schmolies. Holy guacamole. Jeepers. There you go. I know, I'm dying, mister. I'm about 2 hours away from Austin, Texas. So, what do you think the best card in here is, I wonder? We got Magunium. Magunium for the Gooners. Oop, what the? How did that happen? Here's Tongala. All right. Okay. Cold. You got the Mega Evolve. I need to stay awake. Oog, says Miss Six. What? Six, I recommend sleeping though. Rockabye Six on the treetop when the oh, Latios. Average housing market is very low in San Texas. There you go. That's true. They have houses that are very affordable. Now, on the flip side, though, Texas does have one significant downside. Besides being pretty roasty toasty, which if you like roasty toasty is fine, but some people don't love roasty toasty, by the way. There is one big problem with Texas housing. You got to pay 2% taxes on it. That's so much. That's a lot of money. It's like you're paying for a brand new house every 50 years, I guess, right? 50 times 2 is 100. Look at that. Whoa, Snowbird. That's a long time, but it's like, aren't you supposed to own your home? So property taxes out in Texas are pretty ridiculous. And, you know, when the houses are dirt cheap, not so bad, but they're not exactly dirt cheap anymore. Texas housing has been going up in value, just like the rest of the market, and you're still paying 2% taxes on it. It's a lot of money. We are. We got a cool one. We got a cold one. Oh, what's that? Little Latios. See this little Latios? He going in the binder break. And he goes. The weather isn't too bad. Yeah, it's nice sometimes. I think that it is hotter though. It's certainly hotter. If you're somebody who likes the hot weather, it doesn't matter. Here's Manectric. Ooh, yeah. Here's a Manectric. Oh yeah, the zappy dog. He's a zappy dog, all right. He's like zap 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 zap. Texas is so dang flat, it's almost saddening. Yeah, it is generally pretty flat. Or people do like mountains. Here's Houndstone. Ooh, he's pretty. Okay. Texas San Antonio is really cheap and a lot of market and people for business 2 hours away from ATX. 2 hours away from ATX. I want to be in 2 hours away from ATX. Here's, oh, look at that shuffle. Here's Gardevoir. Oh, yes, Gardevoir. Here's Santa Claus. Oh, oh, oh. And very cool. Last pack. Can't live in the U.S. Sadly, I have a chronic muscle disease, so I would never get health insurance. That's not true. that hasn't been true for like, how long hasn't that been true? 16 years or something like that. That is a old thing that used to be an issue. Once upon a time, it used to be an issue that if you had a pre-existing, it was called pre-existing conditions. Once upon a time, if you had pre-existing conditions, the insurance company could be like, you know what? We're not going to cover you because we already know that you need a big payout. And then the government came in and said, can't do it. Don't work that way. So now the government says, first of all, you're not allowed to reject people because of pre-existing conditions, but also the government offers insurance. So you can just buy the government insurance and the government will pay out. Ooh, all right, there's your round. Not the ones I would have wanted. See, if it was me, I would have gone for the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. That's what I would have done. But that's just me, Mr. Mark. All right, there we go, Mr. Mark. Very nice. Oh, good. I've tried to ask before. When I say I can't get, I mean it will just cost me an arm and a leg. Don't sell your arm and leg. Those are expensive. Here's Scolipede. Here's Kadabra. Here's Venomoth. Here's Pikachu. And here's, oh, Sonic. Look at that. Sonic. Very nice. Now, you made some donations. I'm going to go ahead and drop you into the giveaway for tonight, which we haven't even chosen. We do have a giveaway now. Our giveaway, let's see. Our giveaway shall be, ooh, I like it. Ready? We've got this Tifa. Oops. That is Tifa from Final Fantasy. We got a lot of giveaways to give away. There he is. I'll take the dogo. The doggo. Bark, bark, bark. So that is the free one tonight. Oh, I bet there's extensive wait times that go along with that price tag too. They don't reject you, but it's priced out my life. The government insurance isn't offered to non-American citizens. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, there we go. Just be rich. Go. We're going to say free. Why don't you just marry a hottie? Why? Wait. Why don't you just marry a baddie? Duh. All right. So Mark J. Valerian, you're going in on the Tifa not once but twice because you donated those hollows. So I appreciate that, Mark. That's how it works now, guys. You can get onto the giveaway if you do a little junk card donation. Your average can join military, 0 down payment, VA loan for lifetime, VA home loan, access to mortgage with the 0 down payment. Ooh, do you have any boxes of Heatwave Arena, Poke Japanese? I should have boxes of Heatwave, yes. I'm pretty sure I do. Would the military accept him with his muscle disease, though? Oh, that's a good question. Here's Jesse Salinas, 1 spot in the Roaring Skies break, 1 Poke Shuffle. All right, Roaring Skies break, here we come. We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. All right. Good. Very good. Ah. Ooh. Doobie 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 doo. Scooby dooby doo. Just marry a baddie, dude. Easy. 1 Pokey Shuffle for Jesse Salinas. Didn't you know about that? Just marry a baddie, and then she will get you the insurance. She will get you a insurance coverage, and she will give you a American ID or something like that. Oh, beautiful. Boop. No, they wouldn't accept me. All right, 1 cold one. Boop. I don't know about the USA. Can you join the Defense Forces as a civilian? Next up, we got Miss 63151. Surprise in defeat. No. Ultimately, your odds were pretty tough on the Nami either way. Is oh right. I'm sorry, 6. Is there a box break? Yes, sir. There is a box break. Let's see. Let's grab it. Do you guys know the Muffin Man? It's this box break, 41 and 20. Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals. Pretty good. So if you pull it, you can open the whole box for yourself, or you can have me ship it to you sealed. Okay, let's snip this. Doobie 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 doo. Scooby dooby dooby doo. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Here's Mewtwo. Wait, was that actually his line or the Gingerbread Man's? Oh, Master Ball. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Well, she's dating the Muffin Man. Here's Miss 6 pulling Master Ball Weedle. Can you sign before shipping? Good night. No, what do you mean good night? You pulled Gengar and Master Ball Weedle, bro. 6, these are double hits. Gradable, gradable. All right, so 6. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Oops. All right, there we go. There we go. Very good. Okay, there we go. Now we've got Mr. Antonio Avila, 1 box Korean Inferno X. All right, so he bought a box of these, but we did not have a box of these. In fact, this is our last round. You hear, Mr. Antonio? Where's Mr. Antonio? Let's count these up. Hey, maybe this is a full box. Maybe none of them actually got opened yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, so it's really only missing 1 pack. This is 29, is supposed to be 30, so it's missing 1 pack. Okay, Mr. Antonio, is that good? Where's Antonio? Does he agree to this? Antonio, you got to say, I do. I think I'm going to open it for him because it's only missing 1 pack, and that's our last box. In the meantime, let me go into our menu. I'm here. So we got 29 packs out of a box. I'm pretty sure it's a good deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these as coming soon. And then we're going to go over to the website. Products. Ooh. I do. You may now kiss the bride. What? Blush. Oops. We're going to head over to these Korean ones. And maybe we should trash it, actually. Now we'll just leave it as is. Maybe if somebody orders one, we'll just tell them that it was sold out at the moment. Rip it. All right, we're ripping it. You got $2 left over. $2. Okay. By the way, did you guys know we passed 1,000 orders the other night? We're currently at 1,009 orders on the website. Pretty cool. 1,000 orders are done. Okay. You got TikTok. I'm very interested in engineering. If you can help me, that would be cool. All right. Well, I want to be cool. Tell me I'm cool. How do I make this all about me? Let me snip this. Throw me a random $2 pack, Team Rocket Glory. All right, we're going to do that. By the way, sneak. Those Team Rocket packs are cool, man. Sneak. And maybe you put one in the pack break, says Mr. Russ. Sneak. Did I? Oh, I didn't think of that. Is that the Korean one? No, that's Japanese. I put the Japanese one in. I didn't use the website to order. Are the old ways still viable? Yeah, absolutely. We allow both methods. The majority of the orders don't come through the website. Usually it's new guys who use the website. There we go. Boop. Now, he said grab me a random one. Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost fell over. Ah, here we are. Team Rocket. Okay. Snipping this. With your can't stop, won't stop mentality. Wait, I want a won't stop, can't stop mentality. I want a won't stop, can't stop gooning mentality. Here's Crobat. Oh yeah. Rotom. Come on. Here's Lombre. Look at that Lombre. Hey, that's very nice. All right. Cold. Senior Griffin was rough on the rats. Oh my god. I know what clip that is. Please, Senor. We are trying to pay the rent. Senor Griffin. Oh, there's the SR, Mega Sharpedo. Okay. Cold. I spent money on VTubers and e-girls. Yeah? Here's a Zacian. It's pretty cool, I guess. Here's Zacian. All right. Being married's kind of like that too, Mark, but the difference is you give all your money to one girl and she gets really mad if you give your money to any other girl. You are. right, here's Soikun. Plus, you get to kind of smack that ass, so that's also kind of nice. All right, here's Wigglytuff. Here's, ooh, anyone going to Magic the Gathering pre-release? Me, 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 me. Here's the amulet. I'm married already to Nene Chan. I'm a husband of 2105. We are very happy. Here's Mega Sharpedo. Whoa. Karis and I were just discussing the whole IVF schedule today. We're thinking about putting the next transfer on pause and then just trying naturally for a few months. But maybe just having some vacation time or something. We are before trying the transfer again, just having a little break from it. It's a lot of work, actually. It's a lot of work. Did you see the scored show and tell posted yesterday about my first 2 One Piece packs and my first 2 perfect order? I got gold Zygarde. What? That's crazy. That's widowy crazy, bro. I did not see that. I'm sorry. I was probably busy like getting outraged on the internet over something. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, Mark, we've got Flagon, Zacian, and Ludicolo. So the ARs are treating you very well. Did I say Mark? Hold on, wait a second. This is not a Mark order. What am I saying? This is Antonio Avila. Mr. Antonio, we've got Flygon, Zacian, and Ludicolo. These are very nice. And then we've also got our Sharpedo. The Sharpedo is kind of a letdown, but the ARs are doing pretty good, okay? Are you keeping track of her period cycle? Um, yeah, something like that. They have her on birth control, and then they're gonna have her pump a bunch of hormones before another transfer. That's actually a ton of work. So she's thinking about having a little break from that, and then trying again, maybe after July or something. We were just talking about that tonight. Here it is. All right, there we go. All right. We haven't actually made up our mind on that. She might not do that. Here's Pikachu. Here's Snorlax. Here's Sandshrew. And here's Pikachu. Pikachu! Mister just loves trying. That's right. We're trying real hard. We're trying real hard. Yeah, we're trying for a baby real hard. Here's Raul Mendoza, 2 Ascended Heroes. Yeah, we were trying all night yesterday. We tried at least 3 times over the weekend. Ready? Is this expensive? What, Ascended Heroes? We are. Mister's just shooting blanks. No! Hey, I am not. There we go. Nah, I'm definitely not because we already made embryos together. How weird is that? We've got embryos together, but they're not babies. Mega Frostless. Whoa. And that's it. Give me the turkey baster. Star Raptor. Mister shooting 50 cows. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Raul Mendoza picking up the lovely Mega Frostlass MA out of his Ascended Heroes. Not bad, actually, out of 2 packs. Where's your baggie? Are you going for twins? I would love to have twins. That would get a lot of work done very quickly. However, I think it would be a bad idea to do that. There we go. How did we just go from 60 viewers to 31 viewers in like a minute? I don't think the YouTube watch count is accurate anymore. That doesn't make any sense. It's not like we ever had a lull in the stream. 30 people just disappeared like in 50 seconds. Mister, just adopt 4 kids so they can help you with pack orders. All right, I'll adopt 4 Smurfs. Are the embryos not viable? No, the embryos have like the top grade. So the fertility clinic like grades embryos and they've got like top grade on them. So it is the case that I am fine and she has healthy eggs. The bigger problem is she has endometriosis. We've talked about that before. Here's Mr. Brighton, 1 box of Ninja Spinner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is the other problem. Wait, there we go. Oh, yeah. Maybe some people fell asleep all at once. I don't know. This is for Mr. Brighton. Twins would be cool. Endometriosis is like, it's a condition that makes it really hard to get pregnant. It's, all right. Okay. Okay. All right. Actually, another thing we were doing tonight, we were looking at the cost of what is it called? Surrogacy. We're keep the hollows. You would like me to keep the hollows for me? I can do that. We'll put you on the free slab. We were looking at how much it would cost to hire a surrogate, and it looks like it would cost about $180,000. So I could just sell all my Pokemon cards and probably get a baby. So if Karis is having trouble, but we have like 11 embryos left, and I can spend 180,000 on some other girl to get pregnant for us. That's a very expensive baby if you think about it. I mean, that's at least a couple Charizards. I was about to ask about that. I remember Six said she'd do it. Yeah, that was really funny. Yeah. I'll pay Six a very good Charizard to do it. $100,000 Charizard. Apparently, it's expensive to do because there's a lot of like contracts that have to be signed, stating that the surrogate will hand the baby over when it's all done, and then also that the baby will be like assigned to us, like as parents. So it's apparently very tricky. The shipping lady won't do it. Nah. What breaks are available? Hey, let's take a look at those breaks. We got the trade break. Not a lot of activity in the trade break in a while. Here's the mega break. Shining Tyranitar. He's really desirable. $40 to get in here or $400 to buy directly into the break. Roaring Skies is the cheap pack split. Team Rocket's the expensive pack split. We got some pack splits. This is a really odd and kind of like a one-time deal. This is a consign break, and it's Galarian Moltres, 1 in 4 odds. He's real cute. And here's Gengar Mimikyu, one of the probably the best breaks on the table at the moment. Gengar Mimikyu. Here it is, Brighton. Ooh, deal. I haven't fallen asleep yet. I hear you. All right, here's the deal. This is what I'm offering, Six. I give you $100,000 Charizard, and then you just gotta sign some paperwork saying you're handing the baby over when it's done. And that's 9 months, and you get Crystal Charizard or something. That's a real thing. That could actually be arranged. I don't know. I think we're just being silly and joking about it. But Karis and I are over here actually talking about, hey, maybe you should sell some of your cards and do this thing. But how funny would that be, guys? So imagine Six. Imagine you were paid with this Charizard right here. His last sale is 95,000. Wouldn't that be funny? I wonder if that would be a news story. Man pays woman $100,000 Charizard for baby. That'd be funny. Imagine getting into a news article over something like that. Here's a cold one. A cold one. A hollow. Wait, you said you didn't want the hollows. Let's put the hollows here. Six you down. Wouldn't that be funny as hell? Here's this. All right. Sorry if I miss you guys in chat. I'm driving. You got to remember always watch YouTube and drive. It's the best way to stay concentrated. Sorry if I miss you guys. My brother, put it on OF and recoup the money, mister. Put it on OF? OnlyFans? What are you talking about? Like having sex? We're talking about surrogacy, not having sex. What is he talking about? All right, what we got here? Put it on OnlyFans. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like that one. That's kind of cool. Okay. I don't even start the car until I turn the stream on. Step number 1, turn on TV. Step number 2, start driving. That's how I drive. That's how I get all my best drives done. There you go. And if you're feeling a little anxious about driving, maybe take a little sip, a little beer or something, a little swig. All right. No, surrogacy is an already existing egg gets transferred, and a nice lady gets paid a whole lot of money to have a baby, and then she gives the baby up at the end, which is a very important part of the procedure. Ooh, look at that. We are. Okay. Wonder if that's ever difficult. Apparently, Karis and I could travel to another country to do this. There's a country, for example, called Georgia. It's kind of like Eastern European, and it would only cost like $80,000 to do it out there. In America, it would cost like $180,000, but it gets much cheaper if you already know somebody who wants to do it for you. So if you already have somebody, like a family member or a friend or something like that, if you have somebody already who wants to be the surrogate, it gets way cheaper because a lot of the cost of the surrogacy is hiring an agency that finds people who are suitable to be surrogates. And they do like psych tests, and I guess they do a bunch of legal stuff. I guess I don't know about all of it, but it sounds expensive. There you go. Can men be surrogates? Um, According to the Democrat Party, maybe. Hell yeah, bro. All right. Is this a trick question? That's like 5 Charizards. Yeah, it's a lot of cherries, or one very good Charizard, actually. All right. So Brighton Cole. Wait, he wasn't donating the hollers. No, yeah, he was. He said he was donating the hollers. I remember now. So I like the Matang. This is Chespin, I believe. Sliggoo. And Beedrill. I don't know about the Beedrill. The Beedrill's kind of a letdown. Ooh. Will this be on the test? Yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. All right, Brighton. Can boys have babies? Duh. There we go. Private message. Send me free cards. Private message. Did you actually send me a private message? Here's Miss Cactar's Queen. Okay, let me mark this on red. All right. I'm going to mark this unread. Bro, I miss making fun of that one guy from India who was begging for that Rayquaza. All right. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. That's right. Please, bro. Please, bro. That's right. We're checking the website now. Do we have any website orders? Let's see. He got so excited when I was going to give him a free one, and then so angry when I took it away. He's like, "You're a bad man. You're a bad man." All right, let's get a couple slabs up here, a couple slabby patties. We got Blaziken 9. That's nice. Fui Coco. Parasect. That looks really cool. Tatsugiri, huh? And ooh, we gotta price check that one. I don't know about that. That guy might be more expensive. Curly, this one might as well be checked as well. SV35. SV35. Curlia. And the cheapest Curlia is, what do we got at Arts for? 49. 49 seems to be fine. All right, good. All right, some new slabs up there, guys. That was his name. Rockstar Mahi. Next up, Team Rocket Grunt. I pulled the snipe. Would you take back the Nami for this much amount of money? That's so and so amount. If not, can you please place the Nami for my shipping? I placed it. If you do accept the stuff, can I get 2 spots in the Death Survivals break and 4 Poke Shuffles and send 500? Ooh, so you're offering to have me purchase the Nami back. That is a tough one. It's pretty close to tempting, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. It's very close to tempting. Um, it's not a bad offer, I feel. I think the only problem for me is I've already got one. So I would have 2 Namis, And I know it wouldn't be a good time to host a break on a Nami, but it is tempting. So you would want to spend some of that money and then have the rest sent to you as cash. Ooh, man. I feel like you're offering me a good deal on the Nami, and yet, because I already own a Nami, I'm kind of wanting to just hold cash. Hmm. I guess what I could do is maybe I could purchase the Nami from you and then offer it for sale. Would someone actually buy it? Did one piece fall off? I think I'm gonna hesitate on it, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. You know, if you want, you can keep it over here and continue to tempt me with it. But so Miss Alexis will be in tomorrow, and she will definitely be ready to ship that out. So it's going out either way. But if you decide to keep it over here, just let me know. Can I make the Blaziken a gym battle? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's at 46, huh? So we're gonna split that in half. That's 23. All right. Dooby doo, dooby 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 doo. Mark J. Valerian says, no hollers for one box of Japanese heat wave. All right. Tonight's stream brought to you by Mr. Mark. He's the deepest. Holy. Dooby dooby doo. Scooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. All right. Might be making my first time purchase, says Zinebi. Did I show you guys I made a sale tonight? Check it out. I sold a slab tonight, kind of a bigger one. Where is it? Taking a while to load. I'm going to show you guys. Watch this. I was going to show you at the beginning of the stream, but I figured maybe we get a couple more people in here first. Boy, it takes a long time to load. There it is. Check that out right there. $10,000. Red Prism Gengar. $10,000. Now, I don't know if that's a big mistake or not. But you know what? That is definitely going to be me paying my taxes. I got the money I need. Taxes, tax money is all there. We are all good. There you go. 10K on that Gengi. What do you guys think of that? All right. Wow, wow, wow. I probably bought him for like 2,000, and it's like 9,300 after fees. Oops. One card paying for taxes. You're good. Well, I already had some money saved up, but I needed a little more, and I think that card's going to finish it all. Now I just got to be ready to pay for taxes on that card next year. Pretty cool though, right? Because I know I definitely didn't pay more than like 2.5 for that guy. I don't know what I paid. I just bought mine for 6K. You're talking about the other Gengar, right? Yeah, that's good news for you actually, because you got the green one, right? You got is that in slab away? Here goes. You ready? All right. Not if you don't finish paying. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that car back, bro. Give it back my car, bro. 10K. Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty cool. Makes me jealous just looking at it. Hey, I want to do that. Snipping this. I also sold a weird item on eBay. I sold 6 boxes, and they were empty boxes. And it sold for like $130. I actually just finished packing it up to ship it. I figured maybe don't leave it for 6 to ship because it was like a bigger package. Don't you love taxes? Oh, I just love working all day so the government can take it all and give it to other people or waste it or whatever they do with it. I love it when the government wastes my money. Here's the rodent. Yeah, 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 yeah. 6 ships for you. Did I say 6? I meant Alexis. They actually have similar sounding names. What do we got? We got ho ho Garchomp. I love Garchomp. Who doesn't love Garchomp? Making money is never bad. I have a weird feeling November Pokemon will take a slight hit. Oh, we are. Here's that, and here's these guys, and here's Humpty Dumpty. He sat on a wall. Okay, look at that Humpty Dumpty. Okay, here's this, and this, and this hollow guy, and this Cyndaquil. I watched Karish playing Pokemon Fire Red the other day, and she fought Misty, and Misty had like Staryu Starmie. That was it. That was Misty's Pokemon. I was like, I don't remember that. Not the Misty I remember. Here's this guy. Ooh, burr. Good. Here's one of these and one of these. Shiplinks. Here's one of these. A cold one. A hot one. So you got the crab, huh? Man, you looking tasty, man. Speaking of tasty, man, I could use a glass of water. I brought in a half empty glass of water, and then I finished drinking it in like one gulp. What am I thinking? I need more than that. I gotta say, all this talking for like 3 or 4 hours. You gotta have something to drink, man. You have a sippy cup next to you. If you're gonna talk so much. This. Oh wow, look at that, Misty Gyarados. Holy, that's cool, man. Mr. Mark, you better keep that one, okay? You can give it to me if you don't like it. Maybe I'll buy it from you. I'll put you in the trade slab for it. Oh, it's off center. Never mind. I can see it from here. It's off center. All right, I can't buy that one. I miss Mister's ripped white tee though. Oh yeah, you like the old dirty white tee? That was when we were doing the walking streams, and I'm like, I want some shirts I can just sweat in basically while I'm walking. You can buy it or keep it. I tell you what. Put that over there. I tell you what. Let's take a look at him. No, he's off center, unfortunately. There's also a notch right there on the side. I wouldn't buy him from you. Yeah, I wouldn't buy him. Maybe I'll put him in the binder break. You think people would like him in the binder break? I mean, it makes the binder break a little bit cooler. Maybe I could fix the notch. And then even if I fix the notch, this corner is actually smaller than that corner. Yeah, it's a top bottom centering issue. We were doing some card fixing earlier this morning. Yeah, sadly, he's thin on the right side versus the left as well. So top and right side are thin, and then bottom and left side are fat. Let's see. I'm gonna let you have it, Mr. Mark. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm thinking about it too hard now. My head's spinning, spinning. Let's take a look at the cards in here. We need more mushroom streams. Hell yeah, dude. Did you like that when we did morel mushrooms and we were hunting for those? We could do a chanterelle stream because chanterelles come out soon. They're next. They come out in the summer. Summertime, summertime, do 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 do, playing in the summertime. There you go, Mark. Tonight's stream brought to you by Mark. Mark the man. He's having a little puff. Here's Alex. Oh, man. Alex Silva. Man, I get that heartburn now. It's really terrible. All right, I was feeling like queasy this morning. I don't know if it's like getting stronger over time or something. So, Alex, we making a new card for you. Let's get these out of here. Is Dream Like Oceans out? It is. Tammy, we actually pulled 2 cases of that already, and I've got a restock coming. So that stuff just sells out. All right, throwing that out. So Alex Silva, we'll create a new scorecard for our friend Alex Silva. Welcome back, by the way, Alex. Nice to see you. Scorecards are a lot more meaningful this time because the way it works, we host a 90-day quote unquote season. And then at the end of the 90 days, we see who has the most wins versus who has the most losses. And then we tie those guys against each other. And one of those guys becomes the winner and they get something special. So I haven't 100% decided what they get. They can either get the current deck, so they get all the cards from the deck, or they can get like maybe a special like prize slab, or um, there's just a variety of things they can get out of it. But they also get a Discord role called the Battle Tower Ribbon. So there's a lot of stuff involved with these little scorecards now. So you're going into the Blazy Keen, waiting for one other person to join, $23. Okay. Anything good out of those? No, unfortunately, even though we went through 2 sealed cases, there were no Siggies coming out. We have another case on the way. I already ordered it. It also went up slightly in price compared to the other ones. Mr. Brighton is also in for the birdie. Blaziken's a bird. He's like a chicken. There we go. It's like cockfighting. I joined, says the Nebby. There we go. No Cloud or Tifa. All right. No Cloud or Tifa full art. Oh wait, just need one more. Hee hee. It's okay. So who was in there first? It was Alex Silver, right? All right, set you up like that. Let's battle. Woo. There we go. Oh Lord. That's right. You were the guy. Who are you, Mr. Zanebi? Are you Alex Silva? Let me check. It looks like it. So let's grab some cards. See, this is deck number 3. And actually, deck number 3 is made out of cards that everybody donated. And so I thought it would be cool if the reward for winning the Pokemon gym breaks is to actually take the deck home with you. So you would get all of these cards as a part of pulling all that, as a part of getting the best score. Now that's possible, or maybe we keep deck 3 active. Maybe it stays in, and then you get like a slab as a reward. Damn, I sent 23. I'm Scott Benz. Oh, Mr. Scott. Scott, it's funny that you asked for it. Here's Mark. Oh, maybe you sent it on the website. Hold on, I didn't check the website. Maybe he sent it on the website. Let me see. Ah, Mr. Scott did send in. All right, so give me a second. Who had it's a first time order for him. And he says, it says, according to this, his order was placed 6 minutes ago. So 2:32. So let me check this one. When was this placed? This was so Brighton placed his at 2:27. And oh my God, you guys probably got in before him. Alex Silva got his at 2:28. Oh my gosh. He was the one who asked for the break, right? Was it you? Was it Zanebi who asked for the break? I apologize, Zanebi, but the moment it was created, these guys jumped in very quickly. And so technically they get to have it because it's kind of first come, first serve. That's how we fill the breaks. Oh, no, it was me. So Curb Stomp asked for it. Okay. Okay. And you're who? Brighton Cole, I think, right? So you made it in. I see. Okay. I have a very short memory for names. I apologize. I'm Brighton. You are Brighton. All right. So what's going to happen, Mr. Scott, is you'll have some store credit, right? And what you can do with that store credit is you can ask for another break if you see a nice one up on the table. Okay. So take a look for some nice potential breaks. We are 23 credit. Let's go. Mister, I'd like to sell my Ivy's recording on consignment. Need to cash to pay a bill. And this might help the cost. Thanks, Mister. Sure. Now, what are you talking about? Is it a coin you already have over here paid off? Is that what you're saying? All right. Now we've got, yes, sir. So I can put it up for consignment. Just keep in mind, it might not sell, okay? So here's Alex Silver for 100. And here's An energy card for Mr. Brighton. And Slow King for Mr. Brighton. You didn't even need the energy card. So round 1, Brighton. Round 2, there's Eevee. Only 50 HP on Eevee. It's looking like Brighton's about to pull it. Oh, he gets Ditto. Ditto wins, actually. Ditto is usually a Pokemon that ties, but look, he's 60 HP. So instead of transforming into the Eevee, he will actually just win as a 60 HP Pokemon for once. Wow! Brighton Cole sweeping like he wasn't even trying. Very cool. Congratulations to Brighton. It's bought in a rush. I'll probably end up buying it push come to shove. Okay, okay. Let me put this here. Sorry, Mr. Alex Silva. You know what, Mr. Scott? You're lucky you didn't get into this one because Brighton was about to take you to the cleaners. Brighton was like, I'll take it. So you avoided a $23 loss, probably. Mister, you didn't put my name on the Ditto. Didn't I? Hold on, let me write this down. Okay. Brighton. Let me see how to spell the last name. Okay, Brighton Cole. Is it possible there's more than one Ditto in there? So you're saying you donated the Ditto, but I never wrote your name down? That is true. There's a Ditto. Let me see if there's 2 of them. Now there are 2 of them. You were right. Negotiations. Wish what? Let's see. All right. All this stuff about the Strait of Hormuz. We got like this blockade going, right? That was the story of Star Wars Episode 1. Resend this. All right. How funny is that? Very interesting. You know, the story almost seemed kind of boring when you're a kid. Like, what are they doing? They're blocking trade from Naboo. Who cares? And now you're a grown up. You're going, oh, it matters. Scott Benz, let's get you $23. Okay, so you haven't lost any money, Mr. Scott. How nice is that? You haven't missed anything. If you wish, Scott, you can pick another card to turn into a break. You can be like, I want this one or that one to be a break. The Trade Federation. Yeah, they were pretty bad, huh? Playing ZA's taught me that the weakest part of Pokemon team is the trainer. So I'll start going after trainers in battles. That's right. Just beat them up. Hey, kid, give me your money. Oh, well, let's have a Pokemon battle. No, just give me your money. Oh, snap. Here's a $7,000 Charizard for anyone who's wondering. It's a little prismatic, or not prismatic, pristine. Ooh, this guy could be a nice break. What's the closest $40 break to being full? I don't know if there's any other gym breaks on the table currently. So what you can do is you can actually pick one out that you like the way it looks and then just say, I want that one. Here's another Tatsugiri. Here's a Sudowoodo. Here's a Lugia. Here's a Luigi. Mamma mia! Luigi time. All right, Luigi. He's taller. That's why he gets all the game. That's why he does better with the Huzz. All right. He's taller, but he's not as confident as Mario. So Mario makes up with confidence. We have an order from Mark J. Valerian, a box of Nihil Zero. Now, I feel like this box has the Nihil Zero in it, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Good. And now this box is empty. I think I have one last case of Nihil Zero. Star Wars will forever be goated because it takes after the Gospels. Luke is literally a book in the Bible. I mean, it's probably because the guy's name was George Lucas. That's probably the real reason. He's like, you know what? I get to be the main character. Like, there are any slab breaks that I can buy into for $40? Oh, yeah, there's some pre-existing breaks. They have pre-existing conditions. So, Mr. Scott, there's the rare candy break. That's $40. There's only one guy in there so far. It's a big one. This is called the consignment break. It's for a pristine Galarian Moltres. You would only need $2 more to get in there. Since it's your first time order, I would be willing to place you in here for 23. You got the pack split and the Roaring Skies. That's 44 and 15. That's pretty nice. Here's the trade break for $5. All right, now, Mr. Mark. No hollows, please. This man's all about not doing any hollows. You're a madman, Mr. Mark. A madman! Give me that one. Yeah, that one. Which one is that one? The Moltres? Moltres it is. All right, Moltres it is. Snipping this. Snipping this. I appreciate it. He appreciates it. It's a sick Moltres. That's right. We got to get him to the doctor. The doctor. Ooh, the doctor. There you are. Igor, fetch me my brain. All right. Any cool comments in here? I'm gonna put another comment in that binder break if we run into something. Oh, you got the Meowth. He's so cute. All right, look at that Meowth. Pretty good start. We got an EX. What do we got in here? Rowlet. Oh, we already did this. Oh, that's right, because we were opening perfect order. That's right. That's why I recognize these. Clefairy. Meow, 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 meow. Here's this guy right here. Meow, meow, meow. Let's goob. Yeah, let's goob. I agree, man. Boop. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. You gotta have this. This guy's not even hollow. This is like non-hollow. I'm gonna put him in your thing anyways. All right. Code. Would you grade Common Aquapolis cards if you knew they were getting 7 or worse? That sounds like a quiz question, but the answer is yeah. I'd grade them. I'd grade them, and I wouldn't make much money on them. Here's Rowlet. It's not always about profit. I think sometimes it's about accessibility. Like, people come back if they know that you got like cute little cards that they can actually afford. Right? Like, we have some cheap vintage cards on the table right now ourselves because they graded like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they don't cost much. They cost like $30, $40. But it's not about making profit on them. It's just about having something, you know? There we go. Oh, you got the tree. Mister will do anything for some cash. That's right. Anything. Yeah. Here's some of these. Here's even hang out with a bunch of nerds. Here, no, I'm just kidding. Here's one of these. Here's one of these. Oh, another Gengar. How many Gengars in here? That's a lot of Gengars in the comments, man. All right. All right. And one of these. One of these. Eveltal. Rowlet is like Jar Jar Binks, possibly a Sith Lord. I don't know about that. There you have it. Very nice. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Do you like these Gengars? Do you think they're worth it? They're probably like $1 or $2. Here's a Rowlet. Aurora. Okay. Cute. And then here's a Meowth. Not a bad box. I actually think that was a decent box. Okay, Mark. And here are some hollows that are going to go in a sleeve and sent to the bulk. All right. Tonight's stream brought to you by Mark J. Valerian. He's going deep. Deep as hell, bro. There's one spot left in this pristine Moltres. If you want the excitement of joining a break, guys, we have one right here. All right, Scott, little bonus $2 on your first time order. That's ready to go off. Anakin literally died to restore balance. I know. And then they said, you know what? Just bring Palpatine back. Who cares, bro? Just bring him back. Bring him back. They said, you know, maybe this guy could this guy be a break? Take 100% taking some inspiration from the greatest book in humanity's history. There we go. Shanks, Mimikyu, Charizard, Snorlax, Pikachu. We got Cubone, Pikachu. This is kind of interesting. I like this one as well. Look, this could be the pull for that Taruka Pikachu could be the pull for the 90-day. There you go. Somehow Palpatine has returned. Somehow Palpatine has returned. It was me. I was the spy. After he blew up like a trillion people on those planets, and he was like frothing at the mouth when he was giving that speech. Then he's like, "It's me. I'm the spy, actually." Uh-huh. Doobie doo doo, doobie doobie doo doo. Inspired by the greatest book in history? You talking about Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Whoa, this card has traveled up in price. He can no longer be in a lightning break. He's too expensive now. Let's try this Charizard. He would have to be a rare candy break or something. It's a great book, but what about the Corin? I'm kidding. I'm not trying to start this here. LMAO. Nah, Bernstein Bears. Hell yeah, Bernstein Bears. Mama could get it, man. Papa knew what he was going after. He's a man of taste. So this Charizard is very similar to the other one we just broke, the Pokemon Go Charizard. He's you know, we could probably break him for 120. I guess we'll do that. Doo-be-doo. It's Bernstein Bears. Could just put him in the live customs. Meow meow meow. Brother is fully Mandala affected. Mandala affected. Who's Mandala? Nah, the Bible is too peak. #1 sold book in history. You are? All right. Very nice. That's right. Whoever sells their book the most. Yeah. Okay, very good. So if another book outsells it, what does that mean? Harry Potter was real, actually. Better than Dr. Swiss. Is that like Swiss franc? 1 out of 3. And let's see, 41 and 3. This is going to say lightning break. All right. It means we're doomed, says Piasu. Oh, yeah? That's weird because there was a point before it even existed. They weren't doomed then. Let's see. Meow, 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 meow. All right. I mean, what's going to happen? What is going to happen when people don't buy books anymore? What then? Okay, so that is Charizard going up as the new lightning break. He's a 1 in 3 break. Pretty small. Pretty uncomplicated, actually. How much is that Rayquaza? How much is that Rayquaza in the window? The one with the sparkly hair. Ugh. Like, Jesus isn't the most watched TikTok. That's Bella Porch or whatever her name is. So I think she might be God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what happens when we're working in a new medium? Is it sort of like a situation where whoever has the most views is now God? Toss this over here. All right. Oh, good. Haha. My guess, 120. My favorite Dr. Sweet's book is Yellow Duck Eggs and Pockbelly. Here's, oh, Gold Luck. Gold Luck. Here's Trade Fed's Mysterious Conspiracy. Here is Brombrian. Here's Guatu. And here is Fordrio. Haha, Fordrio. It won't happen, Unc. Really? Let's see. What's the most watched TikTok? What's the most viewed TikTok? All right. Let's see. As of 2026, the most viewed TikTok of all time is Zach King's Harry Potter on a broomstick illusion. Let me show you. There it is. Broomstick illusion. Therefore, there are wizards and there are witches. I knew it. Most viewed TikTok, that makes it real and legitimate. That's how it works, of course, naturally. Here's Jose Trevino. He says 10 pokey truffles. You got it, baby. All right. Whips it out. Saying thick bacon is the best. Gonna grab this. I don't know, man. I had some bacon the other day. I was like, this is just like greasier ham, basically. And I realized, God, I want ham. 3. Wizards are real. It's the most TikTok. It's the most watched TikTok. That makes it a real thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, oh yes. Oh yes. Needs to be crispy bacon. Oh, it was crispy. Vaporeon 10. That sounds promising. All right, let's go find this Vaporeon 10 for Mr. Jose Trevino. You getting lucky? Let's find out. The Poke Shuffles, they're $5 each. You get one for free. If you order 10 of them, you get one for free. Oh, is it this one? Is it this one? Here it is. It's this one. So it is a $50 card anyways. It's actually $55. I'm sure I put it in there for 55, not 54. So now you may choose re-roll the Vaporeon or keep. You want to see them? So this is Stamped Vaporeon. It's actually considered kind of a hit in the Gem 2 collection, right? Like the top pull obviously are the ARs, but after the ARs is these stamped ones. So keep, that's what I would have done because you could re-roll it, but you're already sitting on a good card. So it's not worth the risk. Unless you really hate Vaporeon. Oh, okay. Top watch TikTok. It's Harry Potter. I knew it. Let's hit refresh. I've heard that whole Bible argument before. It's kind of an unfair argument, you know, because it's sort of based on this idea that this book, which is super old, has been selling for like a gazillion years. It's like, well, what do the recent sales look like? Who's selling good books? And you know, it could be the Quran's outselling it in the last 10 years. So does that make it the Quran now? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And, you know, if that was ever the case, you would have to then make the obvious logical argument. You'd have to say, well, just because it Quran sells the most doesn't mean it's the one true book. You know what I mean? So that the whole book that sells a lot argument is never very convincing for me. Here's Bisharp. It's not the most watched TikTok. That's what we watch now. It's all about TikTok, baby. TikTok's the most relevant. Umbreon T10. Well, the Bible's divided into multiple versions. I love Mr. getting started with the Bible stuff. He's against it completely. Here it is, Umbreon. That's not true. I actually believe every story in the Bible, like that one story where it's the dad and the 2 daughters have sex with them while he's drunk and passed out and they get themselves pregnant. That's in the Bible, right? I believe it all, right? We are. Here's Umbreon. Putting this over here. That's a real story in the Bible. Did you guys know that one? What's that guy's name? Let me look it up for you. I'll tell you which story it is. Which story in the Bible where the dude's 2 daughters have sex with him while he's passed out and they get pregnant? AI says you're thinking of the story of Lot in the book of Genesis after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. They get their father drunk and each daughter sleeps with him while he's unaware so that they can become pregnant. That's a real story in the Bible. There you go. All right. I'm going to hit refresh over here. Mr. Zanevi whips it out again. All right, let's get some more slabs. You ready? Where's some more slabs? So we have our wonderful lightning break now. We have our wonderful consignment break. It needs one more person. Here's the wonderful Gengar break. Here's the trade break. Man, you can read any book you want to read, man. I don't care. It's actually not that big a deal to me. I actually don't think about it too much. Here's Mega Shiny Charizard. There's people out there reading the Torah right now. There's people reading the Quran right now. There's people reading the manual to their brand new sex toy right now. There's a lot of books to read. So you can read any book and believe anything you want. I'm a Pokemon card vendor. What do I know? Look at this. Shiny Tyranitar. Whoa. Man, these are so nice. I love offering these breaks. It's my favorite thing that we do on this channel. Tifa for free? Agree to agree. I'm right. Let's get a Moltres break. Game of Thrones, Cersei and Johnny. Jamie, I mean, it's the greatest book ever written, obviously. That's right. His name is Joseph Smith. Then what happened? Then what happened? Oh, I don't know. Re-whips it out. Let's get some more of these slabs up on the table. It's time to start working on the rotations. We have no orders in the queue, guys. We're ready for a fresh order. Ooh. Here's an English Raikou. That looks pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Mega Scrafty. I wonder if that got cheaper. Rauno Glide. Marishmack. Summer. Oh, that's pristine. Somersault Drive. The golden plates. Yeah. The one guy had golden plates. I think that makes that the real book. And are you talking about Mormonism? Here's a Mega Scrafty. I don't think Mega Scrafty is popular. It's just he just doesn't seem to sell very often. Am I wrong? I think Mega Scrafty might not be the most popular. Ice Cube. Yeah, that one guy, you had the Mormon guy, and he was like, hey man, these things God told me add up to I'm gonna need about 30 wives. Maybe that makes him smart. I don't know. Maybe he's the smartest guy in the room. He's like, wait a second, I could just have 30 wives. Wow. We are. Venomoth, Snorlax. Okay. Yeah, found by Joseph Smith in Palmyra. At least we knew he was straight. You know, he's like, I'm gonna need 30 girlfriends, right? Jesus didn't have any girlfriends. He hung out with like 12 dudes all the time. That's a very different story. Like, I don't think people are willing to talk about that, but that's a fact. He really did hang out with 12 guys. We are very interesting. Like Muhammad, he had girlfriends. He had a lot of different girlfriends, some that are pretty controversial. There you go. The Mormon guy, he had 30 wives. They're like, yeah, I'll take a couple girlfriends. Jesus was like, no, I'm good. You don't want any? Nah, I'm all right. All right. He's just really holy. Polygamy was banned decades ago, but the stigma sticks. Polygamy, huh? What do you guys think about polygamy? Good, bad, good? Sandslash with an S. Ooh. Listen, if I wanted to disappoint 5 girlfriends at the same time, here's Kadabra, here's Giratina, here's Askew. Ooh. Whoa, that Kadabra is 400. That's really expensive. Let's put this over here. Muslims get multiple. I think they do if they can afford it. I don't think all of them do. If your name's the Sheik of Pokistan, here's Parasect. Here's a different Raikou. And here's Gengar. Gengar's such a good card. I really like him. Some tribes used it for having multiple sons for war. Makes sense to me. You gotta have multiple sons for war. There we go. I mean, you're gonna lose a couple, but as long as you got like 5 or 6 of them, somebody's gonna pass your DNA on, right? So you're literally married to one woman. That's what Jesus told us to do. You and your wife will be one. Here's Scalpede, Parasect, Raku. There we go. Yeah, but then Jesus was like, "This is my blood. You need to put it inside of you." Yeah. All right. He got some pretty interesting ideas, is all I'm saying. Mister, I want to snipe a pack right now. What would you suggest? Like, I got the 200X out. Ooh, 200X, huh? Well, we have a variety of wonderful XY era booster packs. They're on the menu. Have you looked at them? Take a look at this. That's Roaring Skies. Some really serious cards can come out of Roaring Skies. Ooh. But we have a variety of XY boosters if you want to look at that. This is my body. You will need to partake. Here's Umbreon. Here's Furo. When we were kids, we were raised to believe that those ideas were like super awesome and cool and like interesting. But it's like if you're an adult and if you're capable of comedy, if you're capable of skepticism, the more you kind of sit back and detach yourself from those original concepts that you were sort of fed as a child, the more you kind of poke holes at it. You're like, that is pretty strange. Why do we need to eat your body? Like, what's the part of it that's really important? Yeah, so this is my body, and you need to eat it. Uh-oh. Here's Furo, Snorlax. All right, so destroy it. Going in the D box. We're in the year 2026. What has it been? 2026 since. It's been 2026 years since the birth of Muhammad. Here's Umbreon. Here's Team Wacket. Put this over here. And Furo. Ooh, very good. Oh, let's rotate this. We got Fui Coco. We got Charizard. We got Lugia. We got Poo Poo Choo. And we got Curly. I closed my case. You're using like all of the bad arguments, like, oh, but a long time ago they made the calendar this way. It's like, yeah, they sold a lot of these books. It's all real, therefore. You got to upgrade your argument level on it. When it comes to arguing theology, which I did for like years. I argued theology. Nobody serious argues those cases. Those are like memes or something like that. What you're saying, like, well, the Roman emperor, he made the calendar this way, therefore, you know what I mean? Like, it basically means if somebody else could change the calendars, then what? That God's the real God. Is like, you're not going to choose God based on a calendar, are you? Look at this Pipichu. Look at this Garchomp Giratina. Look at that Quillfish, man. We gotta get some Quillfish in here. Well, the calendar says, yeah, you're looking at that. I've seen some pretty good calendars before, but usually the calendars have hot women on the front of it, on the pages. Let's see. We got seen some sexy calendars before. Usually at the mall. Here's Meltan for $35, Mewtwo for 70, Lucario for 190. That's a lot. Here's Melodic. Here's another Melodic. Aha, 420 oddish. Very nice. All right, you're literally taught to go against it because of the educational system, says Piasu. Uh, Again, it sounds like you've been told a lot of ideas. I was homeschooled by a Catholic family, and most of my education was to be a Catholic. So I was actually like super indoctrinated into Catholicism. They extra heavy indoctrination. So for me, it was real strict, all of it, right? And I just happen to be capable of questioning what I'm told. That's all. I happen to have that as a skill. It's a valuable skill. Being able to question what you're told to believe. It's a good skill. And allows you have to be able to be unbiased in your perspectives. So being able to look at something and be like, I'm detaching my emotions, I'm detaching my preconceived biases, and now I'm looking at this objectively like a person who's never thought of it before. And it's like, oh yeah, I can see where you would come from when you talk about this or when you talk about that. Wow, this guy continues to be an expensive old maid card. So even though he's not going to remain 60, he's still 40, he's still $55. I'm going to do a flat $50. Here we go. All right. Everything we know about science and history is 1,000% manipulated. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting all this stuff, man. They put airplanes in the sky, right? They just flew a spaceship around the moon. That's not like a trick. That's just them doing physics and all that. There's no trick to it. Are you talking about evolution, maybe? Maybe you're talking about evolution. Let me go ahead and refresh this. Mr. Scott, Korean Charizard incoming. Oh, yes. Let's see. Mr. Scott, he says 1 box of Inferno X. Wait, we don't have another box of that, right? Wait. I am so sorry, but we just sold the last box of that. Oh, man. We just gave you $23 of store credit. I forgot. So Mr. Avila just bought the last box of this in this very stream, and we were talking about it on screen when it happened. There are no more of the Korean Charizards. Let me go ahead and now we have the Japanese one if you want to try Japanese, okay? But we have no more of the Korean ones. I'm gonna go mark them Sold. Oh, I did mark it sold out. Oh my God. And then we went to the website and I chose not to remove it from the website because it's under that weird multi-listing category that I don't like, and it doesn't allow you to do that. I'm just going to delete it so this doesn't happen again. That sucks, doesn't it? Inferno. Gosh darn it, Sister Nebby. I'm sorry, man. Let me go ahead and trash it. All right. Now, if you look, you do have the Japanese one as an option. Yes, it costs more, but also the value of the Charizard's higher if you actually pull it. So you could go after that. If you are only interested in Korean packs, let me give you a recommendation on an alternative option. So it looks like under Pokemon Korean, we've got the Team Rocket set. That's a real good one. Gives you a chance for the gives you a chance for the Rocket Mewtwo. There's Lost Abyss. You could toss $15 in, and then you would have a chance for the Shinji Kanda Giratina, the Altar Giratina. You know what I'm talking about with that Giratina? He looks crazy good. I'm such a problem finder. I can change it back. I'm so sorry, Tammy. I already deleted it. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were here. But here, let me go grab this. Tammy, I should have just mentioned that. Let's see. Where's my Giratina? Here's some Charizards. Holy man. We got some Charizards for sure. Where are my modern cards? Oh, are they under here? Hold on, wait a second. Might be in here. Magic. Ah, here it is. All right, so we have a Korean set that I'm genuinely surprised more people don't open because it contains this card right here. Korean Lost Abyss has a chance for this Giratina, everybody. Did you guys notice that? Like, it never gets opened, but it's like one of the coolest cards from Sword and Shield. Definitely like a top 5 pull. I'm such a problem finder. Did I miss the Team Rocket pack break? No, you did not. It has not gone off tonight. There's been a lot of focus on the slabs for the moment. Let's talk about the pack split, everybody. So the pack split. We were talking about other weird stuff. We're having a little theological, like a mini debate. Not really a debate. Here's a box break. XP booster. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. We need 4 more for the Team Rocket pack break to go off. Very exciting. Maybe a Charizard in there. How many spots left in the Team Rocket TCC? Yes, sir. We just checked. It's 4 spots left. All right. So we got $60 for you, Mr. Scott. We could turn it into Team Rocket Korean. You could send another 15. We could turn it into Lost Abyss Korean, which is pretty close in price. Matchless Fighters is also available. That one gives you a chance for Galarian Moltres, and it gives you a chance, I believe, for the golden shiny Snorlax. And then the Altart Blaziken is in there as well, right? So you almost got into that Blaziken break, correct? Well, Matchless Fighters is Altart Blaziken VMAX. So that's an option as well. And all of those would be pretty decent substitutions. In the meantime, we're trying to get more of that Inferno X. Let's see. I'm gonna jump over here. We have Mr. Julio Oliveira. 5 Korean matchless fighters, please. I should have a bag. It may be Julio, or Jay Oliver, or Jay the Party Oliver. I should have some slabs too. I'm adding these because of the YouTube name change. Sounds good. Let's go with Team Rocket. Mr. Zanebi says, "Give me a box of that Team Rocket." You got it, man. Easy peasy, right here. All right. So you're not gonna mind the swap over here because there's some really great cards in here. You got Team Rocket, Alternative Art Moltres, Alternative Art Mewtwo, and there's a really decent Nido King as well. Ready? I like the Nido King a lot, actually. I'm surprised he's not more expensive, but the Moltres is actually pretty expensive. I don't understand how people will believe the accounts of Plato or Socrates. I don't believe them. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Those guys said stuff like, hey, metaphysics. And it's like, prove it. Where's the metaphysics? There we go. Toss it over there. All right, you ready? They just suppose. They go, ooh, well, maybe things have a form. Maybe things have a true version of themselves. All right. But their concepts like metaphysics or they weren't used to announce an idealized Their ideas were not used to enforce a religion. So they weren't even trying to tell you, you have to be a little goody or else you're going to go to the baddie place. God loves you, but he'll send you to hell for all eternity and burn your soul if you don't give me money. Put money in my basket or he'll send you to hell. Right. So those guys weren't trying to do that. They were just trying to figure the world out. That's all they were doing. All right. But they had ideas. They had ideas like metaphysics, metaphysical ideas, forms, perhaps like spirits almost. All right. There we go. And when I read that stuff, I said, hell no, dude. Zero proof. Zero proof. Always made up stuff. I can make up stuff too. Watch, I can close my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. All right. There's a spiritual form of this booster pack. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm smart now. You should listen to me and give me money. All right, there's Gorbis. Gorbis coming out. Here's Zamazenta. I'm a goodie, so I don't have to pay a judge. That's right. Be a goodie and not one of the baddies. Wait, I do kind of want to be a baddie. Here's Moltres, but not that kind of baddie, right? Not the kind of baddie that burns in hell for all eternity or something like that, or, you know. All right, here's this and a little bit of that. Look at that Crobat. Give him the SAR. I want to. I want to. Ooh, there's a top AR. So the top ARs are the Houndoom and this Meowth for sure. Here we go. All right. You pulled a top AR out of the box. So far, so good. Here's a little Fatikuno. Here's a little Pigeon. Meow. Oh, all right. We got a little Pigeon. We got a little Crobat, Golbat. Here's a Mew 3. Oop. Cold. Zapdos. Ah, clam pearl, the well-deserved clam pearl. I would eat some clam pearl. That sounds yummy. Actually, I have some clam pearl in my freezer. I don't know about you guys, but there's this product I like to buy at the grocery store. Frozen mussels in garlic butter. Oh, you just heat it up in a pan and it's ready to go. You guys ever buy that? Get those little stinky mussels. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I tried a fish fillet today, a McDonald's fish fillet, because my wife has poor taste. So she says, I want a McDonald's fish fillet. She likes the fish fillet. She like intentionally buys it. My wife intentionally buys the fish fillet. Is well the fit. I never, oh, okay. So this box is going to be Team Rocket Grunt or whatever that card's called. Lucky for you, you got good ARs out of this box. You also picked up the Taiwanese tar, which I'm a big fan of. There it is. All right, so pay attention. We got some seriously decent ARs out of here. One of the problems with this set is there's a lot of stinky ARs, but you got the Wheezing and you got the Rocket's Meowth. Very decent. Clam Pearl, that's going to be the third one, not very strong. So there you go. Look at those beautiful pulls. Now, really not bad. Really not bad. You got 4 solid pulls, in my opinion. Just a giant fish stick. Yeah, so I've never eaten that at McDonald's. And so we went to McDonald's today. She was going to like some little art show at the library with her friend. And, you know, we were picking up something at the pharmacy after the first stream today. All right, let's go grab your bag, shall we? Mister, wait, you need a bag. This is a first time bag order, correct? First time bag order. Can we get this guy a bonus pull? Let's get you a bonus pull. You need a bonus pull for being a new guy. Awesome. Thank you. No, thank you, man. How was it? Did you like it? Give a review of the channel for other people who might be thinking about it, but they're on the fence. All right, so we're gonna give you a first time free cards. First, we're gonna give you this Jirachi. Okay. And second, let's give you I guess we could give you I've been handing out the Tops cards, but that's actually a Tops the Movie 2000. So that one's way more rare than usual. Tops the Movie 2000 cards are way more rare, but I don't care. We'll just give it to you. Yeah, these booster packs are so expensive to open. All right. So there you go, some bonus cards in there. We're gonna get you a fresh baggie, bro. The Big Arch burger dressed like a Big Mac is so fire. What? I tried the Big Arch when it came out. It was more like big diarrhea. Now, it wasn't that good, was it? It was just like a regular quarter pounder or whatever. It's like a regular quarter pounder, but with like too much cheese and some kind of new sauce or something. And the fried onions are overwhelming. They overwhelm the flavor of the burger. So I just felt kind of like a greasy stomachache burger with too much sauce and too much onion. Too much burnt onion. That's what it is, right? It's an onion that's been fried, kind of like green bean casserole. I don't need green bean casserole onions on my burger. It might be a good on a rare occasion just to have a different something, but I wouldn't make that some kind of big like they gave it a name. They called it the Big Arch. By the way, what's the arch part of it? Does it arch its back? Is the arch you arching your back when you're throwing up the burger back into the toilet? What's the arch part? The CEO that loved the product. This is a great product. This product's really good. He takes like the most awkward bite. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Oh my gosh, we got Mr. Scott buying from us. Grilled onions go hard here in California. There's nothing wrong with grilled onions. They're great. But for that burger, between the grilled onions and the sauce, you're just eating grilled onions and sauce. It's the only thing you can taste. And it's like, maybe I'm Japanese. I don't know. I like the taste of the actual meat. Yeah, you ever notice that with Japanese cooking? They don't like to overwhelm with seasonings. Indian cooking is like the exact opposite. It's only seasonings, right? But with the Japanese cooking, they're like a little salt, maybe a little butter, dip it in soy sauce. You're done. You know what I mean? And so they like to taste like the crab or the salmon or the tuna or whatever it is they're eating. They like to taste the meat itself. I'm like that. I like to taste what I'm eating. And you put a big greasy sauce on it, and it's just like, bro, what am I eating? What kind of emulsified garbage is this? Mr. Julio, 5 of the Korean matchless fighters, and he wants me to search for his bag. All right. You got it, baby. We're getting into food. I'm a foodie, man. I like food a lot. Too much, in fact. Too much. You sold me on the Big Arch. You should go try it. Go try it. I had one and then I had it again later. But I don't buy it anymore. It was just okay. I'll tell you the fast food item that had a real grip on me because it was so grippy. The number one fast food item I ever ate, and I'll never forget it. And it's like I dream about it. The KFC double down sandwich. My God, I miss it. I miss it so bad. I used to eat that while I worked for Coca-Cola. It's like pure protein almost. They had a little dab of that chicken sauce. They had a little slice of cheese and then 2 pieces of bacon between it. Holy dude, that thing was heaven. It was perfect. Never ate anything so good. The double down sandwich from KFC. They brought it back, but we didn't have a KFC out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Now, I did find a KFC eventually. The closest one's it's about a 35-minute drive from here. The closest KFC. You have to go to a place called Lebanon, Missouri. I call the people over there the Lebanese. So we have a little tiny town called Lebanon, Missouri. Like the place getting bombed by Israel, but it's here in Missouri. And they got a KFC and we don't. So if you want to drive 35 minutes, you can have KFC, but I never do. I never drive all that way out just for a KFC sandwich. That literally a heart attack in a sandwich. Nah, dude. That was like 40 grams of protein in a sandwich. That's what it was. That was mega protein. You got a slice of cheese, that's protein. You got bacon, that's protein. And then you got 2 big chicken breast patties, protein for days. So yeah, I mean, it's probably high in cholesterol a little bit because it's fried and it's got cheese and it's got bacon in it, but it was good, dude. It was so good. And I was young. Who cares? I'm not going to die of a heart attack at the age of like 22. All right, let's see. So, Mr. Julio, time to search for his baggie. Where would we keep a Julio? Julio or Julio? We have a JU box right here. You're likely in there. 40 grams. No, try 100. Whatever it was a lot, man. It was so good. It was so good. Whatever happened to KFC, man? I don't feel any inspiration to eat there at all. All right, you're not in the lower box. We're checking the upper box. You sounded like you weren't sure if your bag would still be here. Ugh. All right, had to reach real far for that. Juan, Justin, Juan, Justin. Oh, we didn't find it. We didn't find it. Your bag might have been expired. How old was it? I should have a bag. It may be Julio. It may be Jay Oliver. Okay, let's check for Jay Oliver. Let's check for Jay Oliver. Jaded, Jason, Jalen, Jason, J Sharp, James. All right. How old was the bag? Was it like super old? We got Jared. This is the Jared box. You think Jared's ever going to ship? Here's you're not going to be in here. This is JAC box. Jacob. 3 Jacobs in there. This is a JA box. That's empty. Now you're saying the other thing it could be is Jay the Party Oliver. So if it was Jay the Party Oliver, it would have been in the JA boxes. We would have ran into it right there. So I am suspecting you may not have a bag. Your name sounds familiar. It sounds like an abandoned bag. Let me go look up your name. I could be wrong though. Okay, don't worry. Back to the Arby's Meat Mountain. I've never had someone tell me to let's go to Arby's. Dude, Karis likes Arby's. She is an Arby's fan. All right, Julio Chavez Oliveira. You've got orders as recently as 12/25. So you definitely have a bag over here. You do not have an expired bag. So unless you shipped, your bag is over here. Your bag's not old at all, in fact. So why did we not run into it? Oh, because you shipped. You shipped in December. You shipped on December 2025. On December 3rd, you ordered a round of shipping, okay? And then after that, you made one order in January for grade my PSA 10 Fui Coco. Okay, so you graded your Fui Coco, and then you just placed an order right now. So you should not have a bag. You shipped. You have 3 previous orders, right? This one, the one where you ordered grading, and the one before that where you ordered shipping. So we shipped all your stuff. All right, take a look at your own orders if that's, if you're not sure, but take a look at your own orders. It looks like you're a PayPal user. And you ordered shipping on December 3rd. Look that up, okay? And then I only received 2 orders from you after that. One round for package lost. Oh, cool, new bag. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and get that new bag. Yes, mystery solved very quickly. All right. I didn't check the 2025. I use my in order to check names, I use my email. That's how I do it. I actually don't use PayPal, I use email, and it's pretty fast. You could do PayPal, but PayPal's like clunkier somehow. There we go. All right, got you a new bag. Very good. Thank you so much, man. The mystery of the bag. Mister's like Sherlock. Oh yeah, I'm so smart. I'm in my mind palace. Let's see. Hit refresh. Back to the Arby's Meat Mountain. Here's Abra. Here's Sudo Wudo. Here's the free Tifa. Did we hit 40 likes? Let's hit 40 likes and I'll give this Tifa slab out, guys. Here's Santru from Shinji Kanda. It's kind of cool. And here's a Mewtwo. All right, let's get this one more rotation in here. Mega Dragonite. He's pretty cool. Maybe we reduce him to 100. Do we? Wait, what's the other card we just put in there? 100. Yeah, we put this card in here for 100. This should say C. All right. We are at 34 likes. That's right. We're at 34 likes. I think this guy should stay on the table. I also think he's probably gotten cheaper over time because we got him back really fast. You know what I noticed? Our Mega Dream cards, we got them back really fast and none of them sold. Mega Draga Knight. I think it shows you people don't want this. They don't perceive it as like valuable enough or something. Those price. Buy now. With the cheapest one. Oh, snap. It's the same price. Yeah, it actually has not changed. Maybe I should just list it on eBay then. All right, so this has not gotten cheaper, but I tell you what, since it didn't sell the first time, let's lower the price. Didn't sell the first time, we're gonna go with 105. So this guy's price is actually the same. That has to suggest that this demand for that is pretty high, actually, because, you know, more and more of those get graded, the population goes up. I think the MARs are like the new thing, so nobody knows, and are nervous. True, yeah. They do remind me of the XY era. Do you guys know what I'm talking about, the XY era? They do remind me of XY era. Whoa, we got a Sarah Dusenberry order incoming. 2 rocket spots. Oh, Rocket has 2 spots left, everybody. Team Rocket. If you're watching, you want to finish Team Rocket, it's got 2 spots left. That's the pack split. Very popular. It's pokey history every time we open one of those old vintage packs, isn't it? All right. Let's count them up. Did they not stink? They have been around before, but a while back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 of these. 2 remain. Now, she also wants 5 of the OP13 Japanese, 10 Poke Shuffles, 1 Poke Jumbo Japanese pack. Damn, bro, that's a lot of stuff. All right, let's start with the Poke Shuffles. Miss Sarah. Sarah Dusenberry. Sarah Dusenberry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the free one. You get a free one if you buy 11. If you buy 10, I mean. Meowscarada 2 live. Look at that. Oh my God. How you get so lucky? Sarah, I swear to God, Sarah Dusenberry always gets lucky. All right, so you've got 2 live incoming. This has to be put back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This goes back in. Next, you have Meowscarada and Nidoqueen T9. I know what those are. Sarah Dusenberry, Sarah Dusenberry. How do you pull 3 in one round? That's crazy. There's certainly a lot of slabs in here. There's no doubt about that. Here's the Meowscarada. Is that right? 321. And Nidoqueen. Where's she at? Did I miss her already? I missed her. All right, hold on. Let me start over. Do you hear how many slabs this is? Oh, why don't I see her? She's not in here. Wait, maybe I put her in the wrong box. I did not see the Nidoqueen. Did she go in the wrong box? Oops. No, she's not in the wrong box. Oh my God, bro. I bet you I did a thing where I like put her back in the box but left her up on the table. Is Nidoqueen by mistake? Let's see, if I did that, Nidoqueen's either on the table right now, or she's in the MN box, or somebody bought the Nidoqueen, which I highly doubt that. I hate this. This has happened like more than once now. I got to be more careful with this. No, 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 no. She's just not here. All right, so I am now assuming we need to go find the Nidoqueen. You ready? King, queen, who cares? Am I right? Here goes. You ready? Nidoqueen, where's she at? She's on the table or she's in the N box. No, she wouldn't be in the N box. She would be in the 9 box. Oh, let's go check the 9's channel. Let's just go check the 9's channel. Easy peasy. There she is. There it is. Right there, dumb. All right. My God, bro. What's even happening over here? Why isn't she at the top of the box, bro? Oh my God. We're going to actually have to find her in the 9's box. Whoa. This is really full. Oh, there she is. All right, that is the Nido Queen. I do have one concern, is that I think she got reset. I think that's a fresh price tag, because didn't the Nido Queen get she got re-rolled a bunch. The Nido Queen got re-rolled a ton of times. And it looks like it has a fresh label on it. What does that mean? Does this guy ever even host breaks on YouTube? All right. So there you are. You've got two $50 cards. I don't think the Nido Queen is truly $50. I think the price tag got reset on it. That's no good. I think this is probably like 30, 35 or 40 or something like that. But we're just going to let it play out the way it is because it's my mistake. So Miss Sarah Dusenberry, what do you think of these two right here? I remember it was a Jungle Nido Queen. Let me remove the Jungle Nido Queen over here. Wow, 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 wow. We're going to say Nido Queen sold. All right, Nido Queen returns to the box. Let's break the Team Rocket. Yes, did you guys buy out the last two spots? Yo, the brakes went off. One or two of them did. Oh, damn, did this man get the last two spots? I don't know, did he? Let's see, there was an order after Sarah. Keep the Nido Queen, re-roll the other card. Yes, somebody bought the last two spots of the Rocket Break. All right, here you are, Miss Sarah. Keeping the Nido Queen. Damn, you got your $50 out of it right there. And what's crazy is you get to re-roll $40 more, and you still get 2 live customs. Do you guys realize she spent 50 and basically pulled like 150? That's crazy. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did we leave we gotta rewrite the card? All right. Meowscarada, 3, 2, 1. Meowscara T10. Okay, there it goes. That goes back in there. Now your reroll rate will be 40, so you'll get 8. How's Fortnite? How's Fortnite? I hear Fortnite's kind of losing some of its player base. All right, there's 8. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're pulling Scolipede. Scolipede it is. That's a look at her. She re-rolled the Meowscarada into a larger pull. Crazy, bro. Here it is, Scolipede. So that is Scolipede 10. What are we thinking now, Miss Sarah? So she goes from $40 Meowscarada to $50 Scolipede. Wow. Sarah can't lose is virtually improbable. I am at 17 in a row, but one day I might hit something. What do you think of this, Mr. Tonka Tootsie? You can't believe this, man. What the hell? Let's go ahead and grab her 2 lives while she's thinking. Re-roll. Okay, that's getting re-rolled. Here's your 2 live costumes. Let's see if she gets luck in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 2 of these. 2 cards is actually a pretty good chance for a hit. This one's going to be a cold round. Cold. All right, some cold lives. We're re-rolling this Scolipede because he's an ugly bug. Ew! Get him out of here. Your re-roll will be $45, which is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he goes back in for full price. That's how it works, everybody. But next time, he will not be worth full price. And she gets 90% of the value on the reroll. That's a pretty good, that's a pretty generous payout on the reroll, wouldn't you agree? All right, so here goes 90%. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it goes. So there's 9. Scolipede going back in. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No! All right. Maybe you should have kept the bug and given him to like a bug lover. Sorry. Scolipede re-rolled into some holographics. You squashed him like a cockroach. So you need 1 jumbo Japanese pack and 5 of the OP13s. She said, nope, I'm sorry. All right. There we go. Here's some OP13s. Let's find out what's going on here in these packs. There you go. All right. Let's see if we can get a manga. You guys want a manga? 1 hollow. Oops. 2 hollow. This guy, the SR. If you guys are having a good time tonight, smash that subscribe button, especially if you're new here. We go live every day, and you may not want to miss the live stream. YouTube will let you know when we're going live. We go live twice a day instead of once. Some people just go live 1 time. We go live twice. This is the second stream of the day. All right, we pull 1 nice looking glasses guy. And now we've got the jumbo Japanese pack. Look at that. Don't forget, guys, we also, besides the fact that you can buy these for 150, we also have this guy running right here. This is the new jumbo pack break. 1 person is in there. We need 3 more people. That's always a lot of fun. The jumbo pack break's always a lot of fun. All right, here goes Miss Sarah. So these are scary, these Japanese jumbo packs, because they can either be really hot or they can also be really cold. Like in theory, it's possible to pull 1 cold pack from all of the different Pokemon sets. That's what's so interesting. Like if you bought 30 packs of Team Rocket in a row, you're definitely getting an SR, right? You're definitely getting an SR. You're definitely getting some ARs. When you buy 30 packs and they're all from different boxes, it's possible to have a very unlucky roll, but it's also possible to have a very lucky roll. So either thing could happen. All right, good luck. There's a higher risk, higher reward situation. All right. Agree so hard. You can keep all the OP cards. You don't want the SR? Look at him. He's got like a chest showing, and girls probably like guys with nice looking chests. Here goes. You ready? We got, oh, very nice. Starting out with Ditto. That's the Ditto. So you can have me peel this if you wish, or you can peel it at home. And then Snorlax is pretty cool. That's Ditto. That's a hit. Here's Noivern. Oh, yeah. Noivern AR. Good. Triple beat. Boppity beepity beep bop. Dibs on that chest. Oh, my lord. Here's Dracloak. Oh, yeah. Draken and Smackin'. So far, you're at 2 ARs already. That's not bad. Oh, yes. I would grade this, Sarah. This Lugia, he's kind of like one of those low profit margin cards. He doesn't make you a lot of money, but if he grades 10, he probably going to sell. People like that one. Just looks good. Good artwork. Wow, wow, wow. He's one of those cards that's not super rare, but he is popular to actually grade and to purchase. Let's say that he's popular to purchase. People like to buy that one. All right, the black set. Okay, a little bit of hollows. The chili set. Okay, a little bit of chili. The Pikachu set, which we have no more boxes of. Cofagrigus. The Heat Wave Arena set. Nothing. Nightshade. Oh, there's your SR. Look at you. You got your ARs, you got your SR. It's like you open a whole box. It's good. You're kind of checking the boxes here on what you need to pull for this to be worth it. You want it to be at least as good as opening a box of something. And there's your third AR. It's Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff. Oh, Wigglytuff. All right. That's it. I'm quitting my day job. I'm going to be a musician. Cold. Here's Scarlet. Oh, there we go. AR number 4, Curlia. Here's Mega Dweem. Mega Wave. I like this little Sandshrew. He's kind of cute. Hey, there he is right there. There's Moltres. He doesn't really make you a lot of money. You might make like $5, $10 if he grades 10. Now, if he grades 9, you're never going to sell them, and you're going to be in the hole for paying for the grading. So it's tricky, you know. Just a little bit of profit margin can be made on commons, and you got to take a risk, and you got to be patient too. And oh, what's this? Wow, a little Snorlax AR popping out of your 151. That's so solid. You get an SR and the Snorlax for the price of one pack. Wow. I swear, Sarah, you do get unusually good luck, it feels like. She gets like, what, 5 ARs from this round? Damn, bro. And the Ditto, which if that Ditto happens to grade 10 after peeling him, that's pretty valuable. All right. So that was fun. That was the Japanese Jumbo Pack break. Not a break, I'm sorry. It's just called the Japanese Jumbo Pack. It's on the menu. It's like $150. Here's this. Here's this. Here's okra. Here's Lugia. Here's this. Here's this. I think she did well on this one. Like gradable, 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 gradable. This one right here earns you back all your money, I think. If this one card grades 10, I bet you he's at least 100. Snorlax gotta be a good one. All right, you got this guy. You didn't like him. I'm gonna toss this to you. All right, very nice. Seven, seven. Her name is Sarah. You got a bag over here, Sarah? All right. Is your turn over? Did we miss anything? 2 rocket spots, 5 OP13s, 10 Poke Shuffles, 1 Poke Jumbo Pack break. You know what's funny, Sarah? Um, the live costumes did not hand out a hit to you, and neither the Scallopy didn't turn into anything either. But you know what? You still got the Night of Queen, and that's a $50 card. So you did fine on those anyways. All right, very good. Peel, peel, peel. If you want to peel, go ahead. Whoa! Not every day I get to peel one of these bad boys. So, Sarah, peeling it is difficult to do. Our goal is to peel it without damaging it. And we're praying that the Ditto underneath is well centered, which he might not be, but neither is the Spinnerack. He's not well centered, anyways. So, you know, he's not going to grade 10. Now, we don't know if the Ditto is going to grade 10 either. Let's give it a try. All right, we'll give it the old try. So, I remember how I used to do this. I remember this. You got to use your fingernails, it's very precise. This is engineer level stuff, guys. You got to get your fingernail under the sticker. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, see, I managed to snaggle it and then bend it forward. I've done this a couple times for people. Edge is looking great. I don't know if I can zoom into the edge for you, but no. There it is. See, looking great. See that? Very good. It's called being a Ditto peeler expert. Now let's see what. Oh yes, off center. That's too bad. Well, at least you get to see him. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So I mean, this is no worse than the Spinnerack. It's no better. It's no worse. Spinnerack wasn't going to do anything for you. Very cute, but that guy's not going to grade 10. That Ditto. Ugh, yucky, sticky. It's like sticky. All right, one Ditto it is. Let me look at him. Yeah, he's fat on the bottom, just like the Spinnerack was fat on the bottom. He a little fatty, bro. Okay. In English, there's like less than 100 of those Dittos graded 10. Did you know that? I told people about that every single time we talked about Pokemon Go because people treat Pokemon Go like there's no chase card in it. Oh, I don't want to open up Pokemon Go. There's no chase card. Bitch, did you know that there's like 50 of those Dittos graded 10 in English? It's a legit chase card. Would it be worth keeping the sticker on the card? Oh, I see. Would it have been a better strategy to keep the sticker on the card? Um, maybe if people didn't understand that if the top stickers off center, the bottom cards off center as well. So what I'm saying is maybe if you could convince somebody that the Ditto underneath could be well centered and the Spinnerack could be off centered, then by tricking them, you could sell it just for a higher price. Otherwise, I don't really think so. I think getting the Ditto peeled is a good thing. Ditto Pokemon Go. All right, nobody really wants a Spinnerack, for example. All right, so here we go. Check this out. You're not going to believe this, guys, but check this out. PSA 10 Ditto from Pokemon Go English, 2.4 thousand. Crazy, right? Look at that. And look, he's actually got he's got a cert of 6 on it. So this one was graded a while back. Damn, bro. Does he talk about the population? He calls it low pop. Let's go ahead and get the QR code. Zoom into this. All right, open in Safari. Okay, are you ready? You guys are all going to be shocked by this. You guys are going to be shocked stupid by this. Are you ready for this? You're not going to believe it. That Ditto is population 51. I'm telling you, Pokemon Go. Gradable holographic cards, a lot of Charizards. There's like 2 holographic Charizards, and then there's the Radiant Zard. It's a Charizard set. And then you got Eevee, Radiant Eevee's in there. You got Altart Mewtwo's decent. He's not like insane, but he's decent. You got Rainbow Mewtwo, you got Rainbow Dragonite, and then you got this Ditto that's like virtually impossible to acquire. Pretty interesting. I'm just saying, people looking at that Pokemon Go set like it's terrible, but I think it's got some potential. Next up, we have Terrell Rivera, 2 Team Rocket spots. Team Rocket is completed. Completed. Terrell Rivera, my oh my. Oops. There we go. Yeah, bag over here, Mr. Terrell. I don't remember if you do. Where's that one dude who used to live in Korea? He used to make so many purchases. Yeah, yep. My my sales figures were going up a little bit. That's Mr. CS Man. He's in college right now. He's actually here in the US now. Yeah, he's a chill dude. He wants to make like a price prediction modeling thing for Pokemon. Actually, he was asking me about that in Discord, but I'm like, I don't really know how much I can help him. At some point I can't do the work for him or anything like that. So I can only, the only thing I can say is like, oh, I think that's a good idea. But he's really he's interested in making some kind of website or some kind of tool, some kind of tech tool to help people out with Pokemon. I think that's pretty neat. He might succeed. Slowly suffering, editing the website. Tammy, no! She's working herself to the bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 right here. Okay, 11. And that's it. The Team Rocket booster pack's going off. We might try this jungle pack next. All right. What a night. What a night. We peeled a Ditto. Now we're opening Team Rocket. Okay, set that to the side. We got to shuffle the names up. Let's show the names off. I think we already did that. Okay, now shuffling time. Shuffle time. Shuffling all the names up because we got to open up these pokies. Tammy, you got this. Falling asleep. No. Stay awake. Ah, what a guy. I miss him. Yeah, he made the channel fun when he was going real deep. You know, it's cool. He originally was buying from me, I think, when he was like 15 years old, I think. And I don't know whose credit card he was using, but he was buying, dude. He was buying. He was one of the biggest customers back then. And so he was pretty young and he was buying a lot of cards. And then we'd ship it to Korea. And then he got older. He had go to college age. That's how long we've been doing this show. He grew up. He's an adult now. Give me a number. Yeah, he grew up. He's a full grown adult now. He's going to college and learning college stuff. Still got 30 to edit. Oh man. Tammy, you don't have to do that. We can just let them slowly fade out over time if you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. You have to think about it, Tammy. Eventually all those cards, they'll sell out and I won't restock them one day. I don't know when, but eventually that'll be true. All right, you ready? Here goes. How should I open it? From the bottom, maybe? Okay. All right. Good. All right. I really like these types of booster packs. They look really good. So I'm gonna place this over here. These long crimp packs. Did you know I've been saving the vintage booster packs for many years, and we have like thousands of empty booster packs now. Maybe I'll turn them into wall art one day. Sarah Dusenberry. Ooh, Sarah. What's Sarah gonna pull? Wow, this card's looking real clean. Look at those corners. Oh, baby! A triple! Look at that dark Flareon, man. Wow. Already a great booster pack. This is one of the top pulls in the whole set. Dark Flareon. Somebody look it up. How much is this selling in a 10 right now? I'm going to top load it, to be honest. I'm going to treat it like it was the rare card because this card is so nice. Same with the Dark Charmeleon. I'd say it goes rare card, dark Flareon, Dark Charmeleon. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? Yes, I know what you are saying. All right, Sarah. Sarah's having a great night, man. Look at this. What else do you got in here? She's got this Eevee. Oh my gosh. She got that from the Jungle Pack. Wow. Man. Jesus. We're going to have to call her Super Sarah. Here's Taro Rivera. All right, Taro, you could still pull something too. You could pull Dark Charmeleon. What we got? Now, this one's got a little white dot on the back, unfortunately. Dark Electrode. Okay, not as exciting, but still pretty good. Better than a trainer card, okay? Keep that in mind because there are trainer cards in the uncommon slots, and we pull them all the time, it feels like. We are. There's the Electrode. Jeff Leone. Jeff Leone. So Jeff's pulling the third uncommon card. He has a chance for big pop. Dark Dragonair. Man, what a good pack, dude. That's wonderful. What a great booster pack. We got Dark Dragonair popping out. Dark Dragonair, Dark Flareon. Here, I'll put him here with his nice and pricey Final Fantasy packs. Wow, that was a great booster just from the commons. Now, I'm looking at this rare card. This is the rare card, and it's got like a slight purple tinge. That almost certainly means it's a light pack. We got Ruben Rodriguez. He's the new guy. So the good news, Mr. Ruben, is this is your rare now. And if you're lucky, it's Dark Charizard, okay? Because even if the pack is light, it can be Dark Charizard. It can be Dark Dragonite, Dark Blastoise. There's a lot of cool Pokemon. All right, so we don't know what it is, though. I don't think it's going to be hollow, though, based on the way it looked. Here's Rigoberto Gil. Now, the rest of you guys are trying to pull a couple Pokemon. Rocket Eevee, Rocket Dratini, Rocket Squirtle, and Rocket Charmander. And there's Ponyta coming out for Rigoberto Gil. Guessing Weezing. It could be Weezing. You never know. Could be any of those. Does Rigoberto Gil need a new bag? Let's see. Oh, we got two RI boxes. Let's check this one. Ruben, you're going to have to wait to the end of the break to know what you got because we like the suspense. We like to keep people waiting. Rigoberto Gil needs a new bag. Let me go ahead and get him some bulk to fit alongside this. Okay, so we're going to put some bulk in the front, some bulk in the back. There we go. Okay. That Dark Flareon was nice, baby. Shamelessly whips it out for the fourth time. Yeah. You're whipping it out when me and Piasu were talking, huh? I hate to say some of that stuff. I feel like I really offend people when I talk about that subject, but I'm so passionate about it, you know? Here it goes. It's a subject of intense fascination for me. Here's Brighton Cole. I'm intensely fascinated by humans, human psychology. Oh, the biggest Diglett! That's the biggest Diglett in the card hobby. Look, that's a car. That's a building. Look how huge that Diglett is. Now you can tell all your girlfriends you've got the biggest Diglett because you do. You pulled it yourself. All right. We used to have a role in the Discord server where if you owned a PSA 10 Rocket Diglett, you got a role called Biggest Diglett. But I took it away one day and people were like kind of pissed off about that. Here's Ryan Shapiro. I don't know. I like got bored of it or something. Like it was kind of corny. And I was like, you didn't really earn it in any particular way. Sleep. There were just like 4 people who had it too. That was the other thing. Like 4 people had it. There were too many rolls anyways. It's another failed roll. Okay. Looks like 600 in a CGC 10. Damn. Damn, bro. Damn. Here's Chris Abruzzo. Cruising for an Abruzin. Chris, this one has a little white dot on it. And it is the Squirtle. Very pretty. Not going to grade well, but very pretty. Chris A. Does Chris Abruzzo have a bag? Clark. I just assumed Chris had a bag. Let's go take a look at Christopher, Christian. C. Oh, is this it? Yes, Chris Abruzzo. Here it is. He's got a really big bag. It looks like he needs to ship it out. Looks like it's an older bag. There you go. Okay. Here's Terrell Rivera, Mr. Terrell. He's also going to pull. Still time for Charmander. See, now look at this one. This one's a lot cleaner. Dark Raticate. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, little Dark Raticate for you. Okay. Well, again, you didn't pull any trainer cards. It could have been worse. Here's Sava Dusenberry. Oh my God, if this is Charmander. Look, it's a nice clean one too. Look how clean that is. It's Stanky Banky. All right, a little manky in there. No problem. Just a little manky sometimes. Going next to your Bellsprout, it looks like. You guys like these pack breaks? Let me know if you like them. And here's Team Rocket Grunt. He gets to pick up the Voltorb. Team Rocket Grunt's having the time of his life. He's the one who pulled the Nami for 40 bucks. I mean, it's like an $800 slab and he pulled it for 40 bucks. What a deal. TRG, let's see. Sorry to spoil. I just somehow fast forwarded. Yeah, it's the Dragonite. He's tricking you, man. What a jerk. What a jerk. You can't do that. We haven't revealed it yet. All right. I somehow fast forwarded. Okay. So, and Mr. Chemix is watching, so he's very interested in this. Ready? Mr. Ruben, pull. How's it look, by the way? It's not bad. And it is. No! It's Rainbow Energy. That sucks. All right, Ruben. Ruben, Rainbow Energy is one of the rare cards in the set. It's definitely not a good pull. Like, you would have been better off pulling maybe like Dark Golbat even. This is going to be the energy card. That sucks. It's a cold pack. All right, Ruben, I got you all hyped up for that. Shall we start a new bag for you? I mean, I think I can squeeze this into your other bag. I just have to go retrieve it. And then we have to pick a new pack out. Should we mess around with this here jungle pack, you think? You know, I might have judged it too soon. This might be authentic. I think I was just freaking out over it. It's got a slight bendiness to it, and maybe that's just because it was like in Hawaii or something. But this might be legit. I actually think it's legit. Squeeze it in. Oh, what? Yeah, let's go grab Mr. Ruben's bag. All right. So here is your bag. We should be able to pop this rare card in. That means the top pull from the booster pack was the Dark Flareon. And also, you know, the Dark Dragonair doesn't do bad either. Dark Dragonair. There we go. Jungle Pack. This Jungle Pack feels a little slightly warped. That's the deal with it. We're going to give it a shot. All right. Jungle Pack, locking up, locking in. Okay. Lovely. That's the next booster pack break. We got to go find a price for this now. I'll be right back. New bag, please. I managed to put it into your other bag. So what we can do still, though, we can still make you a new bag. I don't mind. But we can do it on your next thing that you open. All right. Let's take a look at some of these jungle packs. Doobie doobie be doop be doo. Boy, this takes a while, man. Let's jump to here. 3 more likes and we get a giveaway, guys. That's right. 3 more likes and I get heartburn, guys. Yay, heartburn. I'm dealing with a lot of heartburn from the Wegovy. I don't think it's making me lose weight so far. I think it's just making me get heartburn. Wow, there's a lot of options. So we're not about to run out of the jungle packs. That's good. That's an ideal scenario because it means the price is probably lower as a result. So I think we should focus in areas like that where there's an abundance of them because we get a better price versus packs that are like what, like really becoming quite rare. Those prices will be driven up. All right, let's see. Italian. Oh my God, bro. Spanish. Oh my God, bro. Here we go. What's this looking like? Nope. Some guy selling it with no sales. We're taking a look at the packs right now. We want to get an idea what it's really worth. How about this guy? All right, we're going with this guy. So we are going to buy 2 of these. Oh, here, let me see this. Huh. And what does he have to say about this? All right. I guess we'll take on 3 of these. So we're opening 1 jungle pack and we're acquiring 3 jungle packs. All right, there goes. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, divided by how many? 11? I think it's 11 for these. All right. We got a price. It looks like it's going to be 40 even. So pretty close to the same. Yeah, 11. Yeah, it's going to be 40 even. So this will be cheaper than the rocket pack though, so that's nice. I really like the blister packs, these guys with the long crimp, because I really do have a suspicion they have a higher chance of a hollow. There you go. 40, 11 out of 11. Ruben. Thank you, Ruben. Ooh, look at that. 39, huh? Thank you, Terrell. What time is it? 4:08. Wow, we did a great job. We got the 3-hour stream done, guys. We're ready for the next stream, too. We got this guy set up, ready to go. Let's show off. Look, we got this needs only 1 person, so it's ready to go. This is the pristine Moltres. Isn't that a wonderful artwork? You know who drew it? This is Shinji Kanda again. So that's a Shinji Kanda Moltres, and I just love the art. It's really super crazy and weird. 25 bucks, you might be the guy to snipe it. Now we have a new Latinum break. It just started. You might have missed it, but it's a very simple one. It's a 1 in 3, and it's for Shiny Treasure Charizard. Just a simple Charizard break. That's all it is. Not very deep. We still have the Mega Break going, of course. Everybody knows about the Mega Break by now. And we got this Gengar break. So Rare Candy and Lightning Break. This is what they look like. Okay. Look at this. We're ready to host a non-Pokemon break as well, but I don't know what would be best. Like, I don't know what I have laying around, and I don't know what would be best. All right, let's see. We put Mark in there a couple times on the giveaway because he was donating hollows. So if you want to also get some, if you also want to get some spots like that, you can donate hollows just to get into the free slab. I have a raw one, but not a 10. A lot of fun tonight. Yeah, it was a lot of fun tonight. All right, keyword is free. Type in free, guys. I'm not going to let the people who hit that like button to miss out on this giveaway just because other people didn't. So I'm going to get you guys to this giveaway anyways. We are short by 1 person, but that's okay. All right, so let's do it. Oh, we just hit 40 anyways. Very nice. Good job, guys. All right, so here is Miss Tammy going in. That was easy, Tammy. Number 4, we got Marshall Weber. Marshall Weber. Number 5, we got Jay the Party Oliver. Jay Oliver. Number 6, we got Mr. Russ. Number 7, we got Andy Man. Andy Man makes it into a lot of these, huh? Thanks, Andy Man. Number 8, Lurkin Lowry, Carlton Wicks. Carlton. Number 9, Shinobi. Number 10, AOG. AOG. All right, I feel like that's good. We got 10 spots handed out. Who's got it? We're going to use the white-sided die. Landed on 9, in fact. That's Mr. Shinobi. There it is, guys. The giveaway has been dealt. We will have another giveaway tomorrow. We're going live for Friday daytime. Don't miss it. If you don't want to miss our stream tomorrow, smash that subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I'm going live. Thanks, guys. I had a lot of fun. Big shout out to Mark J. Valerian. He bought a lot of sets tonight, and he even donated those hollows. Very kind of him. And then, of course, Sarah, she's a big customer, man. She went deep. She also gets some of the best luck somehow, too. You notice that? Man, she's lucky, dude. She got that Dark Flareon out of that pack. Oh, baby. And then she was just having a good night tonight. But sometimes she doesn't. And then over here, we got this wonderful jungle pack break. I'd like to see, not jungle, jumbo pack break. I'd like to see that go off. Oh, yeah. Sarah opened up the Japanese jumbo pack. That's what she did. Okay, we got this new fossil pack. Oh, we got to mark that the rocket pack went off, don't we? We have to mention that. So under, let's see, under breaks history, there we are. Oh, Miss Tammy already did it. About 3 hours in, Tammy says rocket pack break. Funny. Okay, so that's done. My neighbor had one growing up, so amazing. So there we go. So that's taken care of as well. Great. As you guys might have heard me say earlier, Ascended Heroes is cheaper now, and we're getting more Ascended Heroes in. I found a decent deal on Ascended Heroes, so we're getting a better price on those. I think we're done, guys. I'm hopping off. Did we get an order for the Moltres? Says Mr. J. Party Oliver. Let me see. Hold on. He says he got an order for the Moltres. What Moltres? I heard a buzz just went off. People sending in their last second orders. Andrew A. Martin says, 1 rare candy. Here you go, Mr. Andrew A. Martin. People sending in their last second. Andrew Martin. That's Gengar getting up to 2. The Gengar card will go off. It's Gengar. Like, you virtually cannot not go off. I don't think it's even possible for him not to go off. So he's at 2. He definitely started a little bit slow. Can't go wrong with that card. He's very good. All right, but let's see what else. You said there was a Moltres. Mr. Bryce, he says, "Give me the Moltres." All right, so we'll go ahead and host this Moltres break. Bryce. All right, don't go anywhere, guys. I'm still gonna do this one right here. If you want to see the outcome, if you're curious. So we'll need this guy and 1, 2, 3, F4. That's a consignment break. So somebody just got paid. How nice is that? Wouldn't you like to get paid? That also means we can pick out a new consignment break. Does he have a card? Oh, he doesn't have a card. Is that right? Oh, okay. So we'll create a new card for him. No problem. Did you guys hear the news that I sold a $10,000 card today? I sold a Gengar today for 10,000 big ones. So he's going to get $75 from this. It's pretty easy because it was a $100 card and the payout is 75%. There it is. Very good. Let's get some of these filled up. Fake news. $10,000 card. Crazy, man. And I sold that Magneton for $6,000. That's not bad. I sold the Rocket Returns Magneton for 6,000, and then I sold this Gengar for 10,000. Crazy. We're doing all right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Bryce got? Oh no, Bryce has got one spot in here. Okay. Congrats on the sale. Yeah, I just sold the CGC 10 Prismatic Gengar. I didn't mind selling them because I actually own a bunch of them. I think I owned like 4, and so now I think I'm down to 3. But they're not CGCs. The other ones are PSA 10s. So I own like 3 of the PSA 10 reds. And yep. If you really believe in Pokemon, you won't sell your Pokemon cards. Give me a number. If you really believe in it, you won't sell. But what I'm going to do with that money, I'm probably going to buy another card. I'm probably going to pay off my taxes. How much is the payout? It's like 9,300. 9,300. 3. All right, here goes. 1, 2, 3. Boop. All right. And now we get these. Ready? Give me a number. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Two. All right. I win a 2. There goes. It was quiet for a minute there. That's Bryce. Bryce. There it is. Going to Bryce. Bryce Wolf. Scott. Sorry, Scott. 6. Sorry, 6. And Brighton. Sorry, Brighton. Bryce Wolf sniping up the Moltres. Or you could keep the Psyduck. I know you're tempted. There it is. All right, let me get his thingy out. Actually, I think this Psyduck is one of the cheapest versions of pulling the Psyduck. All right, good. Great last minute snipe. That's what we do over here. I don't think you can cost a rip and ship anymore. This is definitely a break and shake. All right. Very entertaining tonight. Take care, everyone. Thanks, man. Bryce. Wait, how do I spell Bryce? Is it with the Y? No, it's with an I. There is a Bryce with a Y, but you're a Bryce with an I. All right, it's all yours, Mr. Bryce. So we also get to pick out a new consignment slab to help it move. Wonder what we could pick. We got anything interesting in here? Oops. Here's Jesus. Get that guy in here. He'll buy the Jesus card. Sylveon. We tried the Cindy. Cindy didn't take off, did she? We could put that back up here, though. Doesn't hurt. I don't think those machines would break. I like to pick consignment slabs based off of like basically the desirability. So if I perceive it as like, oh, that's hot, I'll grab it and I'll put it up there. Now, if you're the owner of the consignment slab, you can make it hotter by dropping the price. And then I'll go, ooh, yeah, look at that price. Like this one's a little bit tempting. Who's that? Brett Love? Celeste. Absol. Look at that. Absol. 2.8 thousand. Booty butt. God. All right. No way Mister's still alive. What time is it? 4:19? Yeah, I got to wrap it up, guys. Wrap it up. Let me put these back in the box. I did not see one that I definitely wanted to break. Pikachu's okay. That one's Albert Austin. Let's put that back up there. Austin Albert, Albert Austin. Okay. We get these put away down here. Thank you, everyone. We're wrapping up now. We're officially done. Thank you so much. You guys have a nice night. I'm going to go relax and hopefully fall asleep. See you later, everybody.